Should be good to go, everyone. Starting now. Hello, everyone. Good morning, good day, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. You know what? I wouldn't blame you if you thought I was coming back. It's actually pretty late. And honestly, I don't know if I probably should have come back this late. Especially with Fate, for that matter, since it takes hours upon hours among. But you know what? Enough details. Let's just jump right into it. Why delay, right? That being said, let's go ahead. Give me just a second. I think we got the sound for. Oh, hold on. No, no, no. You guys are probably hearing it elsewhere. Oh, the mic isn't picking it up, huh? Hold on. Well, no matter. Do this, and then. There you go. Now, was that so hard? Yes and no. I was meaning to come back earlier than this, but unfortunately we got a little... What's the word I'm looking for? Sidetracked this one. But, among other things... Let's just go ahead and get started. Rather, let's go ahead and continue. Let's go. I think for this one we were... Where were we at? Section 15. Again, it's gonna be tough, but we can make it to section 20. No, actually, no. Hold on. How's this? If we can make it to 18, that means we're 2/3 of the way there. Kind of. It's really hard to say. But I'm looking at the numbers. Hold on, let's see. 15, huh? 15 is doable. We just have to defeat enemies. These slew of enemies are doable. 16, 17. Okay, fine. Then maybe 17's gonna be tough, but we can get there. And then after that, 18 again is gonna be a whole lot of nonsense. But we can potentially do this. No, 18 is doable too. I'm looking at it right now. 19 also doable. It just depends how far we can get to. Fine, now let's go ahead and get started. No more delays. I'm wondering though. It depends on who we get settled up with as well. Garrett. Yeah, that's fine. Let's see who else we got here. Sure. Sonic Brandon. Here we are. Who else do we have here? Charmander, I choose you. I just like saying Charmander. Charmander, I choose you. Go to starter fire. I'm looking... Yeah, that shouldn't impact it too much. I'm looking ahead and yeah, that's fine. Honestly though, I could switch it over here. And we were not facing any tough battles, so we can switch back to our default, which was... Over here we had Ibuki with Razor Bond. And over here, technically we changed it back. It was... Was it over here? I think you were raising Cuckoo. I'm sorry about that. Cuckoo was born there, right? Yeah. Coin healed. Only we can get our hands on more God Arjunas, that's all I'm saying. It would definitely benefit both accounts over here. Ah! Section 15, Lostbelt. Souls to be equals in due course. Right, we're only reading story for one, not all three of them. I'm looking at the time too. We're doing okay for time. Foo-foo! We arrive at the designated coordinates. We're immediately beneath Altar Town, in the middle of the city. Well, we'll have to hoof it from here. Come on, everybody, get ready to leave. I want to see y'all ready to be out the door in 30, okay? 60 seconds. Looks like you're already set, Mashi. Yes, I'm ready. I'm already equipped with the Ordinax. I'm good to go anytime. No problem here either. I'm a sword fighter after all. I'm always expecting a fight to break out at any time. So we're underneath Altar Town, huh? Adele, Macarius, can you tell us what this area of the city is like? This is right near where the gods reside. Altar Town sits in the center of Olympus, right beneath the great orbital shrine, the bearer of the Cronus crown. There's a group of central shrines here that supervise all the branch shrines in all the other districts and the gods. The great orbital shrine lies directly out above them. It's the area of the city that's closest to Zeus. So we're right beneath enemy territory? On top of all that, these coordinates aren't that deep underground. So the remains of Hades' protection are at their weakest here, while Zeus' protection is at its greatest, strongest. So things work differently in this part of the underground. That's right. We'd be finding we were just a little farther down, but I'm guessing at this depth, we're gonna have to walk. I'm afraid so. It won't be too long of a trip, but there's nothing I can do about the depth issue. And we'll have to be extra careful. Don't forget there could be autonomous weapons lurking here too. It'll be a major pain if one of them spots you. So see one before it sees you. Yeah. You'll need to run for it immediately, because destroying it won't stop it from alerting the others. Damn. Autonomous weapons? You mean the Argos? No, wait, we already destroyed the Argos. Yeah, right, good point. They must be talking about the mass destruction devices and anti-personnel eradicators. They're all linked right up to Zeus' senses. Zeus may not be able to see into the underground directly, but he can sense what his machines see. Think of them as his eyes. They don't show up at the depths we normally hide the base, but we're shallow enough now that they do show up. Watch yourselves around here. Is that really an AI? I've never heard of one swapping between personas like that. Oh, I'd say they're more like a trustworthy partner who keeps giving us plans of attacks and secret weapons. They've already helped us out a bunch so far. Hmm? So you noticed too, huh, samurai chick? Hey, isn't there a saying for this sort of thing? Speak of the devil, relic, mosh. Magical energy reading 200 meters ahead. As far as I can tell, they don't seem to be any other paths alongside this tunnel. Our only choices are to meet it head-on or to retreat, Master. Damn it, exactly what I hate about this death. Let's get out of here for now. I'll look for another route before it notices us. It's such a goddamn pain in the ass. Why can't we just kill this thing and keep moving? Don't you think we would? We would if we could? Damn it. Just get back for now and... Don't worry. Everything is fine. I've severed this... Wait, hold on. Don't worry. Everything is fine. I've severed this device's connection to Zuzu's network. Hold on. Is it... Ah! Ooh, I think you guys were able to catch just a little bit of my sneeze right there. Anyways though, Zeus's neural network. To simplify matters for the Chaldeans, it's no longer online. Well, that's not entirely true. I threw in some hacks so it still seemed like it was online. Point is, you don't need to worry about leaving it intact. Well, that's the best news I've heard all day. Just when I thought our only choices were to run or hide, now we have a much better one. Whoever you are, I'm going to assume Lady Cannon sent you and trust that you're here to help. How about you, Relic? Let's take this thing out and keep moving. Are you serious? You made the call faster than I thought. It's the right one too. Just trust in your intuition and keep going. Initiating ordnance combat mode. Hostiles are 100 meters away. Preparing to engage in battle. Oh, looks like we hit the reset. Oh, come on. I don't want to have to read through all the dialogue again. Very well then. But we're not reading through all the dialogue again. But it looks like we have to go through it again. But like I said, we'll probably just end up skipping it. I think at the very least we need to use one buster buff here. Potentially, yeah, just the one should be fine. Imagine if the one buster buff wasn't enough. But it sucks that we got reset, that's all I will say. I think maintenance won't hit us just yet. At least not until the event ends, I think. Yeah, kind of bummed out about that. Yeah, the event ends when all those raffles run out. Release anniversary, limited login bonus. Get 30 sync coins the first time you log in during the campaign. You got 30 sync coins. Sure, let's collect them right now. Why not? Ticket wise, we're gonna need more of the horseshoes, so why not? Yeah, I'll take that. I'll take that. And now we're stocked up on quartz. We got. Oh yeah, that's a modest amount. I'll say. I'll still take it though. Whoa. Oh, sorry about the yawn. Like I said, it's getting late. I guess maybe it wasn't. I really hope we didn't waste any AP. I'll have to check after the battle. Charmander, I choose you once more. Yeah, we're skipping this. We already read through this. We don't need to know about it again. I'll add the attack buff just for good measure. Like I said, we're skipping. Sure, I'll go ahead and do with this. This is fine. I get the feeling at the rate we're going, I can do 2 hours worth of more stream. Actually, no, I kind of have to. Oh boy. That should be more than enough. Oh wait, we haven't done any daily missions? You don't say. Oh, by the way, I should mention this. Off screen, yeah, part of the reason why I was a little late is because I was entertaining my main account and secondary main account. Having them go through story related content in Miklan. They're basically not even that far in. I think they're entering barely section 4 of the first part, so they're not even at the halfway point of the first part either. Nice. Got this. Wait, 2 quests? I don't recall completing 2. Oh no, right, because of the login. My brain having that moment right there going, huh? Oh boy. I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that, I'll take that. Of these, though, the Meteor Horseshoe still holds value, at least for what we're... well, again, I don't know as far as materials go. Maybe not as much as it used to. Alright then, let's see. Where did this other account end up? I want to say, hopefully we're still at the same amount of AP, otherwise I'll cry a little on the inside. Yes sir, please sir. Wait, I need to double check something. Hold on, I want to double check something. Oh, I see. Sorry, got a little distracted there. Yeah, don't mind me getting a little quiet there. Just had a moment to my thoughts to myself. Next battle, huh? Just more regular enemies. We can tackle these. Let's go. Oh, checking the APM. Okay, looks like we're still good. That's fine, that's fine. Sonic Boom. I was gonna say Sonic Boom, no Sonic Brandon, apologies. Let's see. Charlotte, I know you're still working on that. Jibrail. Marov. Me? Is there anyone else? Just checking. Duolomi. Sonic Brandon. Anyone else? Sharing the wealth. He? Merlin waiting room. I applaud that waiting room. Merlin is worth the wait. Dress lock. I don't like that it says dress lock. Let me change Masha's outfit. But so far I've noticed, like, again, we actually know these battles went a lot better than the Demeter battle. I mean, technically one of these accounts made it through without using command spells. But they so far made it through the Koinskaya battle and through the... I forgot her name. I was gonna say Aphrodite Venus battle as well. We made it through that battle as well. Unscathed, if you want to, call it that as well. If there's more story, then we're gonna have to skip. Hostile has been silenced. Wait, I'm picking up another magical energy reading. 100 meters away, heading straight for us at a high speed. Seems to me like another one of them happened to find us, rather than the last one calling for reinforcements. I'm fine taking it on, but how do the rest of you feel? Huh, how do I feel? I feel I could take a couple of hundred of those things without breaking a sweat. Let's do this! Well, I'll be darned. Oh wow, that thing is one pumped up cotton ball. That's one powered up, puffed up cotton ball, if I do say so. Ah! Give me the buffs. Yeah, we're gonna have to go earth shattering over here. Yes, Buster all the way. And it looks like we might have to go double right there. Yeah. Over here, it's definitely have to go double. You know what? No, it's the one turn only, so I'll allow the attack buff. And then over here, yes, I'll allow this too. Not set on the first boss. That's fine. It might be a little iffy on this side because we didn't get the buff over there. But Arjuna should be able to pull it off, I want to say. We'll see. It's really hard to say what MP1 Arjuna. I mean, I could always just stun them. Yeah, I should have known that was gonna happen. The enemy was too tough. That is fine. Nothing we can't have. I think we got one more battle after this for this section. Again, like I said, if we can make it to 18, perfect. 19, even better. I think what awaits us, again, like I said, is another battle with a Dioscuri, unfortunately. Actually, we didn't even probably need that, we just needed this. Do allow me. There we go. Yeah, that works.
仕事とはいえ、私も女ですので、実利、成績、そして趣味を優先で楽しませていただきましたわ。
Damn it. Looks like we got ads incoming, folks, in the next 3 minutes. Brace for impact. Let me check the enemies we're facing ahead. Again, nothing too serious, but it never hurts to be 100% certain. Yeah, we can deal with this. It looks like it's 3 course battles. So let's go ahead. Let's go. I do miss using arch scenes. I mean, nothing wrong with Buster, but I do miss arts. Just saying. Unfortunately, I don't think these accounts are equipped to do arts, with the exception of only one. But I don't think they're quite strong yet. I think this account has a MP2 Space-ish star, which again is respectable, but MP3 would probably inspire more confidence. Leo over here. I like how I tossed this back over there. Mara over here. And Sonic Brandon should be able to find you still over here. Dang nabbit, there's a little pesticide over here. Sonic Brandon. I see that login 6 minutes ago. Side-eye. Let's see. Oh. Wait, is there only 23 hours left of those pots? Are you serious? Well, we should be fine. Like I said, one more battle and we complete section 15, which, like, again, I'm all for it. The fact of the matter is we've been, you know, going through these not breezy easy, but again, not that hard either. I'm looking at over here, and yeah, section 16 is nothing but reading. Section 17, no battle, and then yo, scurry. They're the ones stopping us from advancing further. We'll might walk the floor with them. Ooh. But you know, this is still doable. Yeah, this is doable. It's the last battle I'm a little concerned about. We need at least one buster buff. All across the boards. Ads incoming, folks. Just give me that heads up. I want to say this should be enough, hopefully. We'll see in a second. I like that it says pre-roll ads are disabled, but it's still got like a few seconds before it actually loads in. Literally 15 seconds before it loads in with the ads. Oh, mind if I do? Incoming ads, and now 2, 1, 0. Okay, now I look like a fool. Oh wait, no, never mind, because it's a minute 30. My bad. Wait, it's gonna take that long to load up the ads? Interesting, interesting. Should be good, I wanna say. All at once, set us... no, we don't need it. We're fine like this. Oh, now we get hit with them? Oh, they came on a while ago. It's weird how it's layered like that. A minute left. Technically, pre-roll is off 31 minutes. Ish, give or take. You wouldn't know it, but yes, I am a little sleepy. Oh, I just realized. Got a little distracted. I thought that was the last enemy. Flaming Arm of Dawn. I'll allow one attack buff. And let's proceed with the attack. Then over here, same as before. Welcome back from the ads, folks.
きている者がいれば私の社に愛玩の折にてたっぷり分からせますので。
Oh, it got stuck right there. There we go. Well, damn. Oh! Caligula. All hostiles down. I don't see any other hostiles in the area, and the Healing Authority doesn't seem to be working on their remains either. Of course not. Not with me here. That bastard might have taken over Demeter's authority, but these things aren't going to be instantly healing themselves as long as I'm around. Can't say what's going to happen once we leave, but at least you won't have to worry about them while I'm here. Man, reassuring you punks, it's just pretty messed up for if that's what I'm doing. Must be getting soft in my old age. Ha! Was already destroyed. Did you really need to hit it again? Mind your own damn business. Besides, didn't you once chop a guy's head off after you already taken him down? Oh, that? That was just me tying up loose ends. Loose ends? You serious? The battle is over, Master. You did great. By the way, about that giant hand we fought towards the end. Haven't we seen it in the simulator before? Yes, it looked just like the one we've seen in the simulator. From what I've been told, it's been a mock enemy archetype in Chaldea's combat simulator since the simulator first began operating. We also encountered similar looking hostile entities near the lane lines of some singularities. It's still unclear what exactly their design comes from. Oh, oh, oh! Yep, sure was a big hand. Damn, and here I thought that was my chance to pet him. Okay, everyone, great work. Sure, I may not have helped, but it was a great show. So shall we be going, then? Oh, then again, maybe we should just ask the owner of this little hideout for directions. The owner? Yes, that's fine with me. Of course, my secret workshop is just up ahead, so you don't have much further to go. Just keep going straight ahead. Don't worry, the door's unlocked. Welcome, God Destroyer Alliance, and Chaldea to my great Prometheus Hephaestus workshop. Oh? Hephaestus? You're still alive? Yes, a version of me that is destroyed, but that was more of a backup version of me, of the me which resides here. Didn't that version of me tell you that another version existed back before it met its end? That's right, you did. You said there was another separate unit of you here in Olympus. There you go. I am the separate unit. Though, strictly speaking, maybe I should say I'm more of a transcendent unit. Anyway, this is a very intriguing. It sounds like you've come across my hands, even in proper human history. Your hands? Uh-huh. That giant hand was yours? Well, being one of the 12 Olympians' own hands explains why it was so huge. Those were your hands, Hephaestus? Oh, no, not mine. I'm sorry if my choice of words confused you. They're replicas of my hands from back when I was just Prometheus, before I became Prometheus Hephaestus. It seems the version of me that is Prometheus from proper human history was bestowing wisdom and experience on you. What a fascinating connection. Right. Prometheus, the god of wisdom, is said to have given humanity the gift of fire. Then the enormous hand-shaped enemy we've been known to encounter in the Chaldean combat simulator is... Prometheus' hand of wisdom. Here in this Lostbelt, it's only the remains of my former self. But in the proper human history, I'm sure it's doing everything it can to aid humanity in its own time of crisis. I don't know what to say except... thank you. Thank you, Prometheus. Not at all. After all, that was my proper human history self, not me. Now go on. This may not be quite the reunion you had in mind, but you are welcome in my workshop nonetheless. You who continue to defy the gods. Definitely something similar here. That reminds me of the temple remains we saw in Atlantis. Whoa. This meeting, this whole workshop is actually your brain? Prometheus, Hephaestus? That's right. It is, in one sense, I suppose it's been a long time, Chaldeans. As for you, God Destroyer Alliance, it's nice to meet you. Same here. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, oh God of knowledge. I mean, God of the Forge. Don't worry, either is fine. In my current state, I'm both neither, and well, both. Say, is it just me, or are you sounding less, oh damn, she's supposed to have less mechanical voice, my apologies then. Less mechanical? Don't worry about that. If my speech patterns sound different here, it's because Prometheus's brain is the primary operator for this facility. In that sense, I suppose I really did die once. Or at least a data-based intelligence that called itself Hephaestus did. In proper human history, Prometheus was said to be the god of knowledge who bestowed wisdom upon humanity. Presumably here in this Lostbelt, he managed to survive by fusing with one of the gods who fell in the Olympia Machia. That's right, I fused with Hephaestus, who had been taken prisoner after the Machia ended. It seems I wasn't able to disclose such top-secret information at Atlantis. But I take it you're sharing all your information with the Alliance. That's a wise decision, Chaldeans. Yes, well, I'm afraid we have precious little little to share in that regard when it comes to the Lostbelt. Indeed, we are practically starved for information. So it would seem. I haven't really been following this side of things too closely. But does this mean you're the God Destroyer Alliance collaborator we've been hearing so much about? I am collaborating with the Alliance, yes. And in that case, I have to thank you for saving our bacon. The 7-legged heroic spirit cannon really helped us out a ton. It might have been not enough to let us win alone, but we definitely couldn't have won without it. I'm sure we're definitely going to need the Grand Summon article we're about to take off your hands too. Pardon me, if I might, there's still one more thing I'd like to know. Oh? The first time we encountered the gods of Olympus, we were saved in part by a kind of dissonant noise. I noticed it interfered directly with Olympus' independent god-made line, and therefore seemed quite effective against the gods. Ah, so you noticed, did you? And since neither Marcarius nor Adele seem to possess such a thing, I can only conclude that it belongs to you. Tell me, would we be able to borrow it from you? Ha ha ha. Don't bother. That ain't ever gonna work on them again. Heh. I mean, that was a special mystic code that built on the heroic spirit of Orpheus' musical magecraft. Unfortunately, now that we used it once, we can never use it again. It's just like our smoke screens. It might not be completely useless anymore, but it won't ever work that well again. I see. I didn't realize you'd been using such valuable things to help us. It's okay, Mosh. It had to be done. Adele. Woo woo! What is it? That little furball just wants to jump on you. Get away from her, furball. Oh my, what's got into you, little one? Develop a weakness for pretty faces in the short amount of time since we last met? Woo! Pal. He has a weakness for the cute. I don't blame him. If nothing else. Hold on, I want to check something out. Give me a second, folks. What the heck? What's up with that? Okay, there we go. I'm really glad to see you alive and well, Feistius. For the time being, I can promise you this unit is running just fine, Relic. Shit. In the meantime, I'm both proud and impressed that you all made your way here to Olympus. In Atlantis, you defeated Artemis and Poseidon. Olympus, you defeated Demeter and Aphrodite. Now that you have triumphed over so many mechanical gods, you are practically at Zeus's throat. What you have accomplished so far is nothing short of amazing. There's just one more thing I'd like to ask you. Did Aphrodite say anything about me? Well, in proper human history mythology, Aphrodite was the goddess of love and beauty, as well as Hephaestus' wife. I gathered from your question that you had a similar relationship with her in this Lostbelt. That was a long time ago. At this point, I'm just a mind without an Aletheia. I don't blame you for killing my wife at all. But however she may have changed after the Olympiomachia, she is still the woman I once loved. She was very loving herself. She said your name right before she died. I see. Now then, about the Grand Simon article. Damn, he sure moves on quick. Of course he does. Forget cold-blooded. These things don't even have blood. Just because they might look human sometimes doesn't mean they are. And just like people, people never know what it's like to be a beast. No god will ever know what it's like to be a human. And if one did, they'd be an exception among exceptions. Really, these things are just overgrown piles of junks that happen to know a thing or two, thanks to their authority. Doesn't matter if they're a god that sprung up all natural and shit from Earth or a mechanical god that came from space. They're all nothing more than containers for the huge-ass power that we call authority. So yeah, of course this guy's gonna be a quick as hell to move on. You think the sea can ever know how a person feels? Or a freaking storm? Of course not. And there you have it. Hyannis, you must be one of the one who gained Poseidon's protection. Come now. There's no reason we can't be friendly. I'll admit that Poseidon could certainly behave in less than admirable ways, but... Don't you talk to me about him. Just hurry the hell up and give us this summon thing already. You pile of scrap. Once you hand it over, I'll end your miserable life, and we can all be on our merry ways now. Hurry up and... Well, some little punk's feeling grumpy today. Didn't get a full lunch or something. If you need a quick meal to fix yourself up, you can take mine. Oh, and watch the spears of yours. You could poke someone's eye out with that thing if you ain't careful. Huh? You touched my spear, didn't you? What the hell are you? An assassin? No, that's not right. Who is that? And how did they sneak up on Hyannis like that? I don't sense any bloodlust or hostile intent, but something about this guy feels familiar. Did someone sneak up behind Hyannis? Yes, Senpai, but I'm positive there wasn't anyone here up until just a moment ago. What is this feeling? Whoever this guy is, he's no ordinary heroic spirit. What the hell are you? Me? This here's the god of the forge workshop. Of course you're gonna need a smithy to work it. Fact is, I was just in the middle of casting something for that old pile of scrap, as you put it. So who are you, a customer? If you are, then you ought to know to mind your manners. I don't do business unless I hear a please and thank you. In the meantime, why don't you put that big stick of yours away? It ain't a bad piece of work. No sense in wasting it on some geezer like me. Muramasa would wipe the floor with Hyannis due to class advantage. I know you. You're Senji Muramasa. Oh my, now that's quite a big name. I wouldn't say geezer fits you by any means either. Wait, Pepe, we've seen him before. That's Senji Muramasa, an alter ego. He's a heroic spirit who helped Senpai back in Shimosa, and now he's one of the foreign god's disciples. Senji Muramasa. Maybe this is my payback for spending my whole life in the forge. Sure, I always had faith in the Sumukari, but that alone don't explain how I ended up an alter ego. Now I'm a glorified errand boy for something called the foreign god. If that wasn't bad enough, it's made me an enemy of the goddamn humanity itself. If it weren't so damn tragic, it'd almost be funny. Well, at least I got to meet a true god of the forge out of this deal. Though my excitement sure tapered off when he turned out to be a half-fossilized gizmo. Hell, he's more like an old man who's just been around about as long as most gods. You know, there's something really sad about an already old man calling you an old man. The smithing skill just have to come with a foul mouth. Hey now, didn't mean anything by it. How about I give you that bald head of yours a good polish to make it up? I am not bald! Master, he seems to be, He's definitely not like any of the other foreign god disciples. So you're one of the foreign god's alter ego disciples, huh? The Muramasa I knew used to complain about materializing as a saber. So I guess you made up for it by being an alter ego this time. You sure get around for an old guy. So, what are you actually doing here? Is it just a coincidence we ran into you? Or is it maybe more than that? You here lying in wait to take care of Chaldea for getting in the foreign god's way or something? You know, that's a good question. I want to honor my mentor's requests, but I also can't ignore my duties as a disciple of the foreign god. So do I settle things now, or should I be on my way? What do you think, Chrome Dome? Chrome Dome? So, Muramasa, my very last apprentice, and Chaldea, the ones who carry on my proper human history's self-hopes. Share a bond even I couldn't predict. As the god of knowledge, I find this fascinating. But it seems that it has the Chaldeans on edge. Not that I can blame them, given they're up against another god. Right? Plus, the Zeus fellow said I gotta cut him down in two and serve him up as an offering if I've come across them. Alter ego Senji Muramasa. No matter what he says about not lying in wait for us, he's still the foreign god's disciple, which makes him our enemy. I should probably think of him as a whole other Senji Muramasa with a different spirit origin altogether from the one I knew, but... Hey you, tough-looking swordswoman. You recognize this face or something? Don't tell me you knew this body's original owner. Nah, that probably ain't it. I'm guessing you just met me during a past materialization or something. But whatever went on with that, I ain't got a single memory of it. Still, I gotta thank you all the same. You must have really liked me seeing how you're keeping your hands off your swords even under these circumstances. Haha, never would have thought a Neo like you'd go easy on an enemy standing right in front of you. Huh? Huh? Isn't he our enemy? The hell he just say? I believe he said, thank you. Woo! So you're not our enemy after all? Nope. At least not for now. But I ain't your ally either. So don't go getting your those lines mixed up. The hell? What's going on here? No fighting, no killing? The hell do you get off saying that kind of shit after you already picked a fight? Me? I didn't pick no fight. I just warned you to take good care of that weapon of yours. The hell's your deal anyway? Kid who's old at heart? You're in with Relic and that samurai chick? Now forget it. I don't even know. I don't care and I'm bored. Wake me up when things get interesting again. I too know nothing of this man whatsoever. True, I've never met a heroic spirit by his name before, either. He's definitely not like the other alter egos, though. Woo, woo. You think I give a shit if you lot agree with me or not? I'm turning into my spirit order and going to sleep. Poor Caius. Senji Muramasa, alter ego. I heard your name back in Atlantis. But I never would have guessed you'd remain neutral. Another fascinating phenomenon. If an open discussion is on the table, Mr. Muramasa, there are a few things I would like to confirm with you. For example, can we assume you won't be sharing your knowledge of our arrival here with the other alter egos? Didn't I tell you? At this moment, I'm just another Smithy. I can't be bothered to worry about anything else till I'm done with the job I'm signed on to. I see. Well, we greatly appreciate that. Hold up. Hey you, the one hiding in the shadows. Who might you be? I can tell you aren't even trying to raise your presence, so why don't you come out and say hi already? Woo! 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 The mechanical owl? And it's the same model Canuck had with him. That must also be the device that was used to set off Orpheus' spell. But it would seem its master today is neither Canuck nor Peppercino. Yes, that's right. That sacred owl has been entrusted to me. Good day, Chaldeans and members of the God Destroyer Alliance. I believe this is our second time meeting in person. I am Europa. I am Shrine Maiden and Queen to Zeus, ruler of this interstellar mountainous city of Olympus, and the God Destroyer Alliance collaborator. Holy. Was not expecting that at all. I mean, I already knew, but I meant like back then. But... Oh no, I'm starting to show weakness. Oh, wow. Oh, there's nothing on this next. Ah! Damn it, the game just had to go and crash on me like that. That's just wrong. Let's go ahead and skip this one too. Are you kidding me? That's just mean. I was getting there. Are you serious? The game just keeps... Are you nuts? And like, I've had enough. Yes. I'm looking over on this side though. Archers. Do we have any archers we can raise? Because if there is, we will. And we'll try. Sure as heck no, we'll try. I guess there's... Yeah, I believe the kid there. I recall... I can think of one unit, yes. But that's just something we really want to raise them right now, too. You know what? Let's go ahead and raise them. Why the heck not? Oops, I went too far down. I like that it just resumed from there. Yeah, that'll do. I'll take it. Section 16. Lostbelt. Souls to be equal in due course. Part 3. Oh. Woo! 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 It's nice to see you getting along so well with Minerva, Val. It is the first bird friend you've ever made. Is it the first bird friend you've ever made? Careful not to break her, Val. Woo! Still a mechanical Alpha terminal for Athena, huh? And here I thought it was some kind of weapon or something. I mean, it was that owl who made that sound that let us escape from the gods that one time, right? Yes, you could say it's also a weapon. Oh? It's part of the authority Athena left behind. At this point, it's simply a terminal, with no knowledge of its godly nature. But it was still able to interfere with the god-made ley line by synchronizing with Prometheus and Hephaestus. Now that you mention it, there's something about that owl that reminds me of Paris Apollo's terminal, the one that helped us in Atlantis. Maybe there's something all the coexistent faction gods terminals have in common. They're definitely both very cute. Yes, I think so too. Now then. Chaldeans, God Destroyer Alliance members. I must apologize for keeping my identity secret all of this time. Even though we have put our fates in each other's hands, I regret that I did not even show my face until now. If that weren't bad enough, I even put your lives in danger the last time we met. Please pay it no mind. Now that we know you were actually something of a spy, we cannot blame you for trying to maintain your cover. If anything, I must applaud you for managing to do so in the face of an omnipotent god. You wouldn't be alive if it weren't for that owl. So if anything, I'm grateful to you. Me too. Back when we first came face to face with the gods, I don't think we would have survived if that owl had not intervened. Oh yeah, they would have chewed us up like soggy udon, so you definitely saved us. It's alright, Lady Europa, please hold your head high. Yeah, the Alliance would have fallen apart some time ago if you hadn't helped us out. Don't worry, we know you're not like Zeus. We don't hold a grudge against you. Thanks, you everyone. It may not be my place to say anything, since I didn't experience the tragedy of the Olympian Machia for myself. But even despite that, I could not bear to simply remain on the sidelines any longer. Woot! Woot! Thank you, Minerva. I am Europa, heroic spirit of proper human history. Though the Lord of Zeus of this Lostbelt may care for me, he is not the Lord Zeus I knew from proper human history. He rejected his duty to entrust the fate of this world to humanity, and decided to rule everything himself. I find this to be a clear sign that he thinks humans weak and incapable of fending for ourselves. As you surely know, Lady Europa, all of Europa is said to be named after you. In proper human history, Zeus fell in love with you and chose you to serve as a queen. You eventually went on to give birth to the founding kings of many other dynasties. I suspect that, as a prophet to all of Europe, you feel the duty to watch over humanity, that you still feel strongly connected to them. I was not aware of this. No doubt that is why you had no choice but to defy nature itself. Humanity, proper human history. Truth be told, I'm not entirely sure myself. The fact is, I love all people, not only those from proper human history, but from this lost belt as well. Even if there is no Europe to be found in this lost belt. I still love Adele and Macarios and every other Olympian as though they were my own children. Lady Europa. And that is why I cannot accept Zeus's decision. I cannot let him continue to keep my children close at hand without ever giving them a chance to grow. I cannot understand the urge to keep children young and innocent, for that is a dream many parents have at times. But to actually do so, to keep them stilted and suspended for a span of 10,000 years, is something I cannot and will not tolerate. Not even if that is what Zeus himself has decided is best. Lady Demeter once expressed this belief as well. In response, Zeus recalibrated her divine core, causing her to go mad. Do you mean to say Zeus had made modifications to other gods then? Yes, he has. It was Zeus burning Lady Aphrodite that made her forget how to love and caused her to lose one of her two sides. It is said that there were 4 gods who stood by Zeus during the Olympia. But the reality could not be farther from the truth. The truth is, none of the other gods stood with Zeus. So he killed 5 of them and brought the remaining 5 over to his side with sheer force. The remaining 5? Hold on, please. The gods who survived the 4th Machia were Artemis, Poseidon, Demeter, Aphrodite? And me, Hephaestus. Though in my case, Zeus chose not to destroy me completely, but kept my brain alive in order to help run Olympus more efficiently. Though of course, for my part, I've been syncing up with Prometheus and cutting off Zeus's supervision network. And together, he and I became the Alliance's collaborators. So we're talking about a god who controls people and other gods, huh? Yikes. I hope you can forgive me for speaking so plainly in front of you, Your Majesty. Of course, frankly, I have felt the same way for a long time. Lord Zeus was so loving in proper human history, but here in this Lostbelt, he chose to become something truly frightening. Now no one can reason with him. Not me, not Lady Hera, Lady Europa. It is still too soon to weep tears of sorrow, great Mother Europa. Now that we are all together at last, we shall be the ones to finally slay him. So please dry your tears, O loving Europa, for our God-Destroyer Alliance is now joined by Chaldea. Your tears will be much sweeter when they are tears of victory. Please don't cry, Europa. Caligula is right, it's still too soon to cry. Thank you, Caligula. Thank you, Relic. Yes, you're right. You're so right. There will be plenty of time for tears later. I am here now to lend you my aid. Prometheus Hephaestus, I now offer you all the magical energy I've saved up over these many years. Use it to complete the Grand Summon article. And one more thing. Shield Maiden of Chaldea, Mush Tiralite? Yes. I have a present for you. Oh, but it's not from me. No, this is a parting gift from the goddess Athena. Is it a shield? Ooh. Okay, maybe I am a little too tired. We're nearing the mark of... Yeah, I know I said I would continue up to section... Where are we at right now? I'll try to at least complete section 17. That way we end up in section 18 will be what? No, I mean I can make it past that too. We'll see. Okie dokie, I'm gonna head on back now. I'd love to stay for dinner, but I'm afraid I'll have to take a rain check. Too many prying eyes and keen noses in the Great Orbital Shrine, all wondering where the little old me might be after all. Hoo-hoo! Oh, you're going to miss me, huh? Woo! Well, you're no fun, but I wouldn't have you any other way. Anywho, Queen Europa, I'll let you know if there's any news from over there, so you just take your time. In fact, it'd probably just raise suspicion if we went back together. Oh, and I'm going to leave Minerva here, so use her to warp out of here in case of an emergency, okay? Alright then. Ta-ta for now. See you later, Mashi. It's a shame that Pepe won't be here to join us. But if you'd like, I'd be happy to cook dinner for all of you tonight. I'm sure you must be starving. You'll cook for us? Oh? Come to think of it, we haven't had... No, wait, no. I think this is the better answer. That's so... motherly. I see. But we definitely can't do anything on an empty stomach, so I'm all in favor of having a bite to eat. That said, Lady Europa, having you personally cook for us feels like it'd be a kind of wrong somehow. Oh wait, were you just joking? Is this some kind of Greek humor? Oh? Oh no. I promise you it was no jest. I truly mean it. I may not know any cooking spells, but I'm fused with Lady Hera now. And while Lady Hera may not quite have been as skilled a cook as Lady Hestia, the goddess of the hearth, she was still the goddess of the home. So if nothing else, I can certainly make sure that every dish will be bring with divine protection. I see. Then we'll help you cook. It'd be our pleasure. Right. Are you sure it's okay for us to join you too, Queen Europa? Of course. I'm sure there'll be enough food to go around. Isn't that right, Prometheus Hephaestus? Oh, sure. I've had an appetite staying here for over a year now, so there should be more than enough for everyone. Do you mean Mr. Muramasa? That's right, even though he's a heroic spirit, he's still in the habit of eating meals regularly. When he's not smithing, he's usually making some dish or some other from a place called the Far East. He's been using my workshop's small garden to grow soybeans and rice. As of late, he's also been making miso and sake. Oh my, that sounds perfect for Japanese cuisine. I've never had Japanese food before. Would you please tell me how to make it, Muramasa? Well, sure, I can walk you through it while I'm making my own meal. But didn't you say you were gonna do the cooking tonight? Might as well join you. I can show you how to cook rice and miso soup anytime. Great. I'm going to hold you to that. Sure thing. You're a right different set when you're not around Zeus. It's really thrown me off. Woohoo! What is it? You that hungry? Woo! Is something wrong, Adele? Oh no, I was just a little lost in thought. I still can't quite believe that Queen Europa herself was our collaborator, but that she's going to cook for us. Up until today, I never would have ever imagined such a thing. You know, it's strange. I know this might sound odd, but ever since y'all came here, I've been remembering what it was like to enjoy myself. Only remembering? Yes, this is just like it was 10,000 years ago, back when we never knew what might happen and each day wasn't yet our foregone conclusion. Back when today was different from yesterday, and you knew tomorrow would be different for today. You're right, sister. I never thought the day would come when we'd actually get to slay the gods. I never thought I'd see you standing in the kitchen happily cooking away either. It's all thanks to you guys. Thank you, Mosh. Thank you, Relic. So glad we rescued you. I don't know what we would have done without you two. They got embarrassed. Are you all done talking? Then I'd like everyone who's willing to help to come with me, please. Right. Morning, Macarius? No, coming, Macarius? Yeah, okay. I'll help too. Wonderful. I'm thrilled to see all such helpful children. Now let's go make something scrumptious. Now then, while the others are busy preparing dinner, I would like to check my notes on this Lostbelt against your database. Assuming that's alright with you. Of course, Prometheus Hephaestus. Me? Well, since I've tasked my apprentice with supervising construction of the article, I guess I've got time to spare. Though my mental resources are sufficient for multitasking, I can answer your questions without slowing production. The Grand 7 article should be ready by tomorrow morning, no problem. So, Sage of Proper Human History, what did you want to ask me? I see. Yes, your theory about the continent of Atlantis is correct, as if you are understanding of each Machia. Then, as I suspected, you and the other gods were supposed to lose your true mechanical bodies during the second Machia. Exactly. About 10,000 years ago, we fought the White Ruin that descended from the sky. It was apparently supposed to wipe out the entire prehistorical civilization, gods and humans alike, at least in proper human history. We defeated it, and in doing so, managed to keep our Alethea, or our mechanical god bodies, as you call them. Just a moment. Did you say prehistoric civilization? I sure did. Then that must be the lost civilization of Atlantis that disappeared during the second Lucas Machia. Is indeed. Oh, wow. This is a huge discovery. And your hypothesis is right, Holmes. So the mystical continent of Atlantis really did exist. I see. So it was destroyed in the second Machia, not sunk by the wrath of the gods, as Plato would have it. My data on the Great Floods all comes from proper human history, not this Lostbelt. I heard that there were 2 floods in total, but I don't know any of the details. We'll have to ask our proper human history counterparts about those. Assuming you ever get a chance to meet them in your future travels, of course. Understood. While the chances of summoning a demiurge level divine spirit are thin, I will still hope for the best. Forgive me there, folks. I had like a loud yawn right there. Just for drinking some more agua. Like I said, I'm really feeling tiredness. And I wish I came back streaming a little bit sooner. But you know what? Better late than never. At least we're getting through some more sections. Remember, this ends with section... was it 27? Yeah, you have to keep in mind there's nothing on 27 either. 21... what the heck is this? I mean, technically it's Golden Hyenas, I guess. But again, we'll still take them down. 25, there's nothing. 24, there's nothing. 23, there is... again, 2 large battles right there, but still. And then 22, there's nothing. Basically, let me count out the amount of nothing, right? 27, 25, 24, 22. That's it, 4 battles of nothing. I guess you want to count 19 too, because technically it's an easy set of battles right there. So 5 whole battles means meeting, like, technically again 22 battles. I mean 22 act, like up to act 22. We're already what, act 8, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So technically 5 hard pressing battles. Technically no, 18, no. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. Yeah, 5 hard pressing battles by that could be in theory all finished tomorrow. It just depends how we do here tonight. I mean, I know we can get to 18. It's just a matter of oh no, maybe not. The next battle might stump us a little bit. Because it's the Dioscuri. I forget. The Dioscuri are annoying. You know, all this talk about the second Machia really takes me back. That was one of the fiercest battles I've ever fought. The White Ruin that came from space was ruthless in its quest to destroy everything. The invader was called Sephar, or perhaps Sephir, from space. Was it anything like the foreign god, perhaps? Not at all. The foreign god's few emptiness are still comprised of structures we can understand. But the white rune structures were far beyond the comprehension of any intelligence on this planet. But it had nothing to do with Chaldea's endeavors, so there's no reason for you to trouble yourself about it. It came here for the sole purpose of destroying us and this world's prehistoric civilization. There was no life form on Earth that could stand up to it. We gods only managed to survive. Because Zeus succeeded at becoming an omnipotent composite god right at the last moment. Composite god? Oh. Yes, a combination of other gods. Did you not already know that? We mechanical gods all possess the ability to combine with one another. Or we did, anyway. In fact, we originally all used to be a single being, named Chaos. Incidentally, our survival and combat abilities tend to improve the closer we get to our primordial Chaos roots. As evidence, the previous generation of Titan-class warships were even sturdier than we are. But Zeus is in a class of his own. He is the omnipotent supreme being, the demiurge who wields the thunderbolts. He defeated the Titans, stole the holy vessel Cronus' crown, and the mark of their flagship that ties our entire pantheon together. And even managed to obliterate the White Rune. Yes, the only reason we 12 Olympians were able to defeat the White Rune is because Zeus served as the core piece to our fusion. So what you were saying is... Woo! Zeus is really damn strong. Indeed, if nothing else, I can tell you that in this Lostbelt, he has wielded power capable of obliterating an enemy from beyond this very planet. Even if he should happen to lose all the other composite gods, he is still the greatest, most powerful god of all. Damn, we'll kill our confidence like that, Hephaestus. I say that and yet I'm still tired yawning. Need a moment to rest, but oh my god, no rest. One more. Damn, we're still a ways away. Section 17. Lostbelt. Souls to be equal in due course for. I think we got a maintenance tonight for Azraline, so I gotta remember to get on that. That was so good. I've eaten it in all sorts of ages and places, and your cooking, Lady Europa, was some of the best I've ever had. Man, when I first got to Olympus, I never thought I'd get to have such a great breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. Well, I guess I never did end up having lunch today, but this dinner more than made up for it. There were so many textures and flavors I never tasted before. There really were. It was like a culinary technique that had been honed to perfection over the Olympus' 10,000-year history, were concentrated in every bite. It honestly made me feel as if I was tasting history itself. Bread is particularly like the bread in particular was like nothing I could have ever imagined before today. Thank you so much, Queen Europa. This has been an invaluable experience. Oh no, I didn't do anything special. Simply copying what I've seen others do. Adele and Macarios did all the true hard work. You are far too generous, Lady Europa. All we did was follow your instructions. You are a way better cook than any mere culinary student. Most of them only care about working on their so-called cutting-edge research. As long as you know the basics for Olympian ingredients and culinary techniques, anyone can cook like that if they put a little love into it. Still, I do appreciate the compliment. Thank you all so much for helping me. If we continue working together like this, Operation God Destroyer should succeed in no time. Hurrah! 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 Woo! Neuro! Oh man, I haven't heard that in a while. I thought it was only right that I shout on someone else's behalf as well. Though absent for dinner, but I'm sure Kindness is nearby, watching in spirit for. It's now that you mention, I guess Kindness is probably still kind of ticked. Though I probably shouldn't let Kyanus hear me say that, or someone would materialize just in time to bring a giant spear down my own head. Speaking of missing people, is Holmes still at it? Do forgive me a moment, folks. Oh boy, I am a little more than tired here. And to think we still have the Dioscuri battle. I mean, the next battle coming up is doable. It's the one after that that has me a little worried. Whew, I had to shake it off. I was starting to fall asleep right there. And how much magical energy will the Grand Summon consume? Normally a summon makes use of the mana in the atmosphere in the summoner's own ode. However, we are just summons that being capable of bringing down a god. Sure, even this Lostbelt's extensive reserves of atmosphere and mana, which admittedly far surpasses anything to had in proper human history, will suffice. So if we are to complete this grand summon, as the heroic spirits called it, I presume we'll need to augment our magical energy supplies somehow. Of course you will. Strictly speaking, this summoning ritual doesn't use a summoner, given its vast magical energy requirements. I've designed it to make use of the infinite crystal above Olympus. More accurately, I've designed it to access the infinite crystal through the Olympus's own god-made ley line, thereby providing us with an inexhaustible supply of magical energy. We will use the enemy's own power against them. The god-made ley line. That's the ley line that's kept completely under the god's close supervision. Our spells weren't able to do much as to touch it. That won't be the case for you. And does that mean the god-made ley line was... Or is I'm the one who made it, even if I only did so reluctantly under Zeus's orders? I suspected as much. So yes, I know all there is to know about the god-made ley lines, right down to its unusual vulnerability. Vulnerability, you say? The ley line may be an invisible magical energy network that serves as a transcendent source of magical energy. But since it was never completed, it's also full of holes. Its greatest vulnerability is the fact that it exists in spaces all throughout Olympus. By placing special spells and formations at these spaces, we were able to draw a truly massive summoning circle that covers all of Olympus, even as the gods remain none the wiser. That is the summoning circle that lays at the heart of the operation, and they are the very spells that you and the heroic spirits of the Alliance have already put in place. Sounds like they're having a pretty, involved conversation. I'm gonna get some night air. A little walk to help my digestion ought to be just the thing. If you're going outside, I'll come with you. I will too, Senpai. At this depth, the underground passages are bound to be dangerous. There's no telling how many autonomous weapons may be stationed nearby. Don't worry, I'll be fine. Old man Prometheus / Mysterious cut off their connection to the surveillance network, right? Then, like I said, this ought to be just the type of... just the thing to help my digestion. But, I'll be fine, I promise. If I really think I'm in trouble, I'll hightail it out of there immediately. Sorry about that, folks. I am just a little tired. I might just finish out the story. Like, I thought I had the energy, but It's costing me a lot, and we're barely making it past the X amount of time here. And here I thought I could make it, right? So much for that, folks. Sorry, I'm just gonna close my eyes here a bit. Give me just a second. There we go. I'm like, are you serious? Fine, then let me do my thing then. It's like me busting out the thing. Okay, I think that we're done there. Let me see. Matter reaches the void, but I'm still an unscrupulous sword fighter at heart. I'm not gonna challenge an opponent I know I can't beat. Anyway, it's walk time. Be back soon. We got ads incoming, folks. Oh, here I am just tired. You know, you guys didn't have to come with me, right? Or are you just here on a hunch or something? Well, Adele? Macarius? Relic and Mosh were right. It's dangerous to walk alone. These corridors, underground passages alone. Besides, I couldn't help but notice that Muramasa wasn't at dinner. At first I thought he might be at the back of the workshop, but he wasn't there either. Ha ha ha, sounds like we're thinking along the same lines. You hear that, Lord Muramasa? I know you can. I'm sure you've got things to talk about you don't want the Chaldeans overhearing, so I came to pay you a visit myself. Figured you showed up here, but I didn't expect these twins to come along too. Just to be clear, I don't got anything to talk about. Oh, that's too bad because I sure do. It's got something to do with that, how insanely dangerous you are. I know you said you were staying neutral earlier, but the moment you hand that article over to Relic, you're planning to cut him in two on the spot, aren't you? Well, yeah, when you finish one job, you move on to the next, right? That freak priest Rasputin gave me two jobs to do as part of my foreign god's disciple duties. The first one was to protect Prometheus, Hephaestus, and Olympus. Apparently, as the god of knowledge in the forge, his skills are essential to keeping Olympus running smoothly. And since old Zeus signed off on that job, got no reason to refuse it. The second job was to destroy Hephaestus and Atlantis. And those would seem to be at, cross purposes. That one was all Zeus. Said he forbade Chaldea and Hephaestus from coming into contact. And taking Hephaestus out was the quickest and easiest way to ensure they didn't. But killing a god is still a big deal, even in Atlantis. Not even Lord Odysseus there could go through with him. So that's where we came in. Rasputin demolished the proper human history heroic spirits, while I cut the Forge God's main unit clean in two. That's terrible. So here you kept Hephaestus safe? And elsewhere you killed him, huh? What the hell's the sense in that? I told you I cut him in two, didn't say nothing about killing. Though I did say that Hephaestus had been destroyed in my report. Huh? So what exactly does that mean? Alright, here's the deal. Prometheus Hephaestus is incredibly skilled, but he's also been stubbornest old mule I've ever met. Said he wanted to make a summoner thingamabob and was gonna blow himself up unless I helped him. I couldn't let him since it was my job to protect them, not at all, so I agreed to to the apprenticeship until the gizm was done. After that, his own manipulators were too old and decrepit for delicate work or some such, and wasted no time putting me to work. One of those odd jobs involved going to Atlantis to fetch his backup data. Said he needed an additional brain to finish making the article. Bunch of bull, eh? Are you kidding me? That's ridiculous. First you follow the order by cutting him in half, then you can go get his backup to effectively bring him back to life? That sounds like something out of a comedy routine. You're a real scamp, Grandpa. Anyway, I take it that means you like Hephaestus so much you were willing to really stick your neck out for him. We might not agree on most things, but that Greek god of the forges works so good it's damn near brings a tear to my eye. Is that so? Anyway, there was one other thing Zeus ordered me to do that didn't have anything to do with Hephaestus. Get rid of you, Law. So once I finish this job, that's the next one I gotta take care of. Ain't no sense in doing things out of order. Gotta do my job one at a time to make sure they're done right. It ain't like I'm ignoring the foreign god's orders or betraying Zeus. Does that mean you're ignoring Zeus' commands until the article is finished? Of course, ain't like Zeus is paying me for this job. I'm just playing along with him cause they say he's the big Buddha in charge here. Oh my. Yikes, never thought I'd feel sorry for Zeus, but I guess there's the first time for everything. That being said, it does feel like it's time for me to move on. I might be able to handle Chaldea on my own, but deep down, I'm just a swordsmith. No way I could take on Chaldea, Musashi, Caligula, and Caius all at the same time, so I'll try my luck elsewhere. Besides, now that you lot showed up, the great Prometheus Hephaestus workshop's all but done for. I'd take the summon once it somewhere deep as soon as you get your hands on it, before others come a-calling. Huh? So you're going to leave us all alone? I mean, that's great and all, but what about finishing the summon thing? You don't gotta worry about that. It might not be done tonight, but I've set it up so it'll be done by morning. I'll see you around. Don't forget to give me my regards to the Chaldea kid. Yeah, will do. Take care. Wait, you mean you're leaving right this second? Aye, Rasputin supervising the cryptors and Limbos to keep an eye on the Lostbelt kings. My job doesn't really begin until this foreign god's guy actually shows up. Apparently I'm supposed to be their butler or something. Anyway, if I'm going to do the job right, I can't go letting myself get defeated now. In the meantime, might as well work on getting the big god some shoes. Because of what they say is true, they're gonna arrive here buck naked. Don't worry, she's just here as an arbiter. She can't do anything to you, and she wouldn't even if she could. Oh, and one last thing. You two are the last Alliance survivors, right? Yes, that's right. This might not be my place, but don't go throwing your lives away like that, like them Satsuma Hayako folk did. Ain't no point in winning a war if it ends up costing you your soul. Of course, that's just one man's opinion. I might be old, but I know I'm hell of a lot younger than you two, so I won't insist you listen to me. Wait a minute, you didn't went to sleep? Weirdage. No, well, here's the thing, it's almost nighttime for me right now. Like, I should be going to sleep soon. I said I was gonna stop earlier because it was a pretty long stream and I needed to eat. And I was gonna come back sooner, but I ended up losing track of time, among other things. So we're back here, finishing up a little bit more, just scrapping by just a little bit more. But after this set of dialogue, I'm gonna take a pause now. Bro, I went to work and back, right? I know what you mean, I'm afraid. But yeah. I'm really feeling it right now. Like I said, I'm tired. Like, it's nighttime here, ish. No, it definitely is. No, I'm not. No, I don't even know why I'm mincing words. It's definitely nighttime. I'm basically just gonna finish up over here, and then we're gonna look at night. I mean, I wish I could get further. I could probably finish the battle, at least one battle against the Dioscuri, maybe. But I'm also feeling like I'm kind of like maybe 15 minutes ago, if you were here, you would have heard me going like, okay, guys, I'm gonna close my eyes for a second. And I could tell, I'm pretty sure I fell asleep there for like maybe a minute or two on stream. If you decide to watch the VOD. I think the only reason I woke up, and I don't know why, but there was this person, a spammer, and I banned them. I felt like maybe what instinctive reaction. It's like, I feel disturbance in my domain. I proceed to see the spammer, I'm like, ban! Well, we'll finish up right now. Let's see. Not really sure what you're talking about, but I do appreciate your concern for us. So thanks for that, foreign smithy. And thanks for showing our great god of the forge, the last decent god in this whole kingdom, the kind of respect that even we couldn't give him. Hey now, it's nothing like that. Like I said, he's just turned out to be even more of a stubborn old man than me. I'd like to thank you too, Muramasa. And I promise I'll remember your warning right to our final moments. That's so? Guess you already made your choice then. I won't forget you two kids. Make sure you both live good lives, you hear? Oh boy. Oh, sorry about that. Ooh. Alright, let's see. We're pretty much done here. It's just finishing up. Yeah, that's still fine. Actually, though, you know what? Whew, I got one more battle on me. We can beat the Dioscuri battle. Last time I checked, these guys... Oh, no, I mean, that's still manageable. I can see that. Wait, what's up with this battle? It says there's an archer here. Oh, I see. It's the Origin Hydra. Nah, we still got this. Let's see. Charmander! Actually, no, we'll go choose some Maro. Oni Club? That's cute. Onis. Not me thinking about the Onis. Sonic Brandon. Wait, I want to see their Tez. Oh my god, Sonic went for MP5 test. I should definitely try harder. And Kama as well. I gotta try harder. Let's see though. Sure, why not? Or Leo right there. I saw Leo there too. Spreading the love, giving Fred points all around as much as I can. Let's see. This will be fine. The Dioscuri though. I wonder if... I should probably switch the tactics right here. No, I'm confident that... Well, maybe that might not make it, but I'm hoping we get at least a bus guard we can work with. Sorry about that. Hiccups. We got this battle. I know we can finish this battle potentially, but the other one is hard to say. 17 processes finished. Grand summon article. Aether summoning guidance. Spell inscription complete. "18 processes finished. Grand summon article. Aether spirit origin solidification spell inscription complete. 19 and 20th process finished. Grand summon article. Aether perpetual magical energy source synchronization complete. All processors finished. Initiating Grand Summons Art. Aether Manifestation Crystal. Oh damn it, we got bad cards down there. Of all the bad card matchups we could have gotten, we got the worst, the worst. Alright everyone, I'm sorry it took so long to complete. I don't know where my apprentice got off to, but the project itself came out beautifully. This is the Grand Summon Article, the device that's going to materialize in being capable of destroying gods. And now it's yours, humans. Go on, take it. I promise I'll take good care of it. I'm the one who named it Aether. It may not be what the Alliance Heroic Spirits intended for it to be named, but... There's no need to worry about us, Your Majesty. Fine by me, sounds plenty tough and shit. Yes, it is a wonderful name. When you finally go up against the god of the heavens, Aether will summon a being capable of destroying him. Part of me does wonder why we didn't go with a more common name. As our collaborator, we're happy to go along with whatever you decide. Alright, Adele, Macarios, and Boss of Chaldea, we're counting on you to take it from here and finish the job. We will, I promise. Awesome! So I just need to turn it on in the Great Orbital Shrine then? That's right. In order to accomplish the final god slaying, you'll need to activate it when we're facing Zeus. Since we don't know how long their materialization will last, that's our own viable option. King Europa, Prometheus Ophiuchus, thank you for so much for helping us. That goes for you two Chaldeans and Caligula. Don't think I'm forgetting you two either, Musashi and Kyanus. Thanks to all of you. The God Destroyer Alliance is finally ready to begin the last stage of our operation. Woohoo! So it's time to fight Zeus, huh, right? Be warned, the enemy is truly formidable, no matter how many times I run the numbers. I don't know how well the Sun Being will fare against him. As far as the Grand Summon's final catalyst, that will be no problem. Consider that matter resolved. You mean you already have a catalyst ready to go? Worry not, Shield Maiden. Will not let us come this far while we still lack a catalyst. Rest assured I will take care of it, and when the time comes to face this so-called omnipotent king of the gods, I will show you something miraculous. Even with my capacity for calculation, I can't say what will happen once the Aether has been activated, or how well the summoned beam will fare against an omnipotent god. At this point, we are all well into the realm of the unknown. Nonetheless, I can say this, your chances for victory are non-zero. So as long as you keep that in mind... Oh, I'm sorry I should have asked sooner. Does the concept of zero exist in proper human history? Yes, most certainly. We've known about it since at least the 3rd century. I dare say we also have a fairly deep understanding of the concept. In fact, Miya's Miyamoto over there is something of an expert at it. Oh ho, fascinating a mathematician or philosopher would be one thing, but I never would have thought a sword fighter could reach such an understanding. A scholar would no doubt use their understanding to pass the concept on to the other people as knowledge, but for a sword fighter to understand zero. I see, then you must have attained it as a skill, rather than as knowledge. Zero. The line that lies between positive and negative. A number smaller than any decimal, and greater than any negative number. It is the void, the lack of existence. I see. The fact that you reach such an understanding with the sword just goes to show you humans truly are an unsolvable mystery. It was nothing, I just happened to get lucky, that's all. My old man used to go on and on about how he was the strongest in the world, how nobody could surpass him. Damn it, hold on. Give me just a moment. I clicked over here and I got a little distracted. What the heck happened here? Huh, okay. I see, so that's what happened. Hold on, I want to check something out. Give me a second, folks. I'm checking things here personally, so give me a second. Oh boy, we got a problem here. Okay, I see. Hmm. I guess I'll accept it. Not the outcome I was expecting, but it'll have to do. Which means I can rest a little easy now, huh? Kind of. I'm trying to think of the next set of parameters I'm gonna have to do. So if I go through with that, then that'll set us down a little bit. But at least have that debating what to do next. I can't be falling behind, that's one thing I will say though. Anyways, let's finish this once for all. I figured since the only number that could surpass 1 was none, that was what I had to strive for. Yeah, I was missing the ream right here. And my own man used to go on and on about how he was the strongest in the world and how nobody could surpass him. Okay. So it's pretty amazing that I actually pulled it off. If I do say so myself, not every sword fighter could empty their mind as fast as I did. Now that's the Musashi I know and depend on. Hey, I could never leap into enemy territory without looking if I didn't think I could handle it myself. Aether here might be our trump card for the final showdown, but it's still my job to make sure we get that far. And knowing you've got someone else on hand to do the heavy lifting means I can really cut loose in multiple senses. You're very modest, aren't you, Musashi? I think I'm starting to understand what makes you so strong. You always walk a fine line between trying too hard and not trying enough. You're open and honest with everyone, without ever looking down on anyone. I used to think of Bushi and samurai as a kind of warrior class, particular to Japan. But when I looked at you, Musashi, I'm not quite sure how to say this. You think I'm a real badass. Aw, thanks. I am something of a freewheeling, happy-go-lucky warrior, so I think deep down, I'm really a lot like you guys. Right. Very nice. You're all the very picture of warriors brimming with hope. Even as you are about to face Zeus himself, your smiles are unwavering. You truly make me think that if anyone can make this happen, you can. You know, Queen Europa, at first I thought this gamble would be all risk and no reward. I see that even if my calculations say their odds of victory are 0, these people may just be able to pull it off. Oh, their chance of winning is certainly not 0. That I have no doubt. Hey, Forgone, sorry to interrupt, but I've got a question. You said this workshop was cut off from the main outside, and the only way in is through a door in the underground passages that's been partitioned off, right? That's right. Is something bothering you? Then can you tell what's going on outside that door? Hold on, I'll run a periphery scan now. The outside partition was just blown to pieces. Master! Damn, it was too slow. Mosh, Relic, make sure we got a way out of here. Right! Woo! Over here, Fel, you'll be safer inside my storage space than you will than you will on my shoulder. This magical energy feels as though it were burning, has this Lostbelt's unique scent, and the god's unmistakable intimidating presence. But that is not all. I also sense something utterly foul here now. Be careful, all of you. There is darkness here among us. My, how lovely to see you all here. I suppose it's been some time since we last met, fine members of Chaldea, and you, Queen Europa. Oh yes, I can't forget you, members of the God Destroyer Alliance. I must say you put up quite a valiant struggle against the gods. I suppose I should introduce myself, yes? I am but a humble monk, heroic spirit named Caster of Limbo. And there you are, scumbag. I remember you and how your good looks are completely wasted on that head that keeps regrowing no matter how many times I cut it off. What are you up to here in Olympus? Ah, screw it. I don't even care. Your ominous aura tells me everything I need to know. Oh, my. If it isn't my beloved Shinen Musashi. Yes, I remember you too, and how very many times you've thwarted my designs in the past. What a shame that your vaunted heavenly eye is apparently so blind that it even failed to notice the spell that I bound to the queen's garments. You track me with my own garments? How dare you, you barbaric god? Yes, that's right. Your mere sympathy for your home and proper human history was easily exploitable. How utterly disgraceful. Whatever you may have been plotting, and plotting you were by the looks of it, it all ends now. I'm afraid it's a touch early for curtains. In fact, you have just begun a whole new act. But there I must disagree. I've been waiting for this moment for quite some time now. I'm quite aware of everything that's happening here. In fact, I only refrained from acting sooner because I was waiting for this grand summon article of yours to be completed. I can only imagine what lovely sounds you'll make when you witness it shattering before your very eyes. Limbo, you bastard. How very kind of you to say so. My great workshop is like my home. It should have no trouble detecting a spell from a single heroic spirit. What are you, really? You're not a proper heroic spirit at all. Detect? You thought you could detect my spell? Why, of course you couldn't. Not when all of my spells have been blessed by our god. I should clarify, when I speak of god in this case, I am not referring to the gods of Olympus, but rather... You talk too much, barbarian. No, you talk too much, barbarian. Yes, he does. Shall we kill them now, big brother? Yes, I do hope you forgive me. Very well, then I will leave the massacre to you two. After all, it would be quite absurd for the disciple of the foreign god to clean up a mess brought about by negligence of your family's behalf. That's right, it would be. Now be quiet. Finally found you humans. We found them, big brother. The Dioscuri, you always snatch our hope away from us, every single time. Well, this time you won't. We won't let you take anything from us ever again. Both of you be careful. The Dioscuri are divine spirit is your servants. Please get back before they hurt you. You've kept me waiting a long time now. This is where it ends. Don't think I've forgotten about how you humiliated us with your filthy, worthless spell, lowly humans. Though our light will never be sullied by that pitiful death struggles of weaklings like yourselves. You should be thrilled that you managed to injure my pride. You're all in for it now. No human has incurred Big Brother's wrath and survived. Now prepare for divine justice. Death to all of you. Goddamn bastard twins. The hell you two were so worked up over a bunch of humans for, huh? This is just like what happened the last time, too. You sure you little shits aren't forgetting anyone? You thought I'm the one who didn't belong among the gods? You two, you got balls saying that to my face after Krisharia ground your asses into the dirt like it was nothing, and you forget how you had to go crying to Big Daddy Zeus, pleading for your lives. You got the great kindness to deal with, and you dumb shit stay focused on those weaklings. Well, I've had it! Die, shitheads! The sea god's spear, and he was too good for the likes of you. I said shut the hell up and die! Are you alright, big brother? I'm fine. Mere magical energy light from an ordinary heroic sphere can never hope to match ours. The Uskuri god on the fly. They may indeed move at mere light speed, but it seems they aren't capable of nullifying all forms of light directed at them. Does that mean they have an openings we can take advantage of? Are they, as they say nowadays, the jury's still out. Stay out of my way, trenchcoat. Your magical energy light show isn't gonna do shit anyway. Hey now, don't go throwing out the Maritsu beam with the detective. Anyway, as far as we're concerned, gods of light, you're just one more milestone on the road to slaying all the gods. I'm not exhausted like the last time, and to top it off, I'm feeling better than ever thanks to the Queen's amazing food. Activating Ordnance Emergency Combat Mode, adjusting operation output to 70%. I'm ready, Master. Don't forget to keep Europa safe. Understood. Let's freaking go! Whew, okay, finally we're entering the battle. Let's see. What? Hold on, I want to check something over here. The heck was that? That felt weird. Looks like we got... okay. Last time I checked, we could still stun them, so I'll take that advantage. I mean, we could take the advantage here, just so that we don't get wiped out. Oh, damn, we got the worst hands over there, too. I'm okay with this. So I just remembered I could support my Garduno with Morty. Moriarty? James Moriarty. Actually, now that I think about it, hold on. Wait, I'm gonna reset this battle. Yep. I know exactly what we're gonna do. We're doing that. Okay, this is fine. I'm okay with this. We should be able to take them on. Over here. Ah, damn it. We crashed down over there. I'm hoping I can dump at least some stars, but we might not hit all the crits, so I might be wasting them too. Oh, fudge! That's not good. That's not good over there. Yeah, that enemy's gonna cause us trouble right there. You know what? That's not bad. I'll take those odds. Wait, why was it able to attack twice? What's the big idea? Welcome back, everyone. In that case... I'll allow it. I'll allow for the paralyzation of these twins. There you go, Dioscuri. I could hit them with the paralyzation here. Why not? Let's go ahead and hit him. Mori supports evil serpents. Wait, God Arjuna is evil? Interesting. You know, thinking about it now, I don't... Damn it! We stunned them for nothing. Arjuna is both good and evil. He's truly a god. No, I quite agree with you right there. Damn it, I kind of wish we didn't mess up right here. Hold on, let's see. We can still fix this, kind of. We're just gonna have to skip right there. I mean, the battle's technically over. But the Yu Scurry are still annoying. You know what? Fine, then we'll go through with it. We'll just let it stay the same right there. Yeah, we'll let the same thing run its course down over there. As for up here... Fine, then I'll allow it. Simply because... You know what? Might as well dump the last of the stars there. I'll allow it. As for over here... Expend that turn stunning the Dioscuri. Why the heck not? I think, like I said, after this battle, we'll just call it a night, because we're just tired. Actually, fine. We could probably do one more battle. I really shouldn't, though. Because I'm really tired, like I said. But if I don't do the last battle, then we're gonna be, you know... Well, no, we're not gonna struggle with the next battle, because it's just basically against the Dioscuri. Yeah, we're gonna go big or go home here. Dropping them. Take that, Dioscuri. Insolent worms! Don't, brother. Fighting back, humans. You'll never escape death at my... Don't bother fighting back, humans. You'll never escape death at my brother's hands. The Dioscuri are still alive and well. Our current fighting forces just can't beat them. My eyes, it's like looking into the sun. I don't know if they're actually moving at light speed or not, but I do know both their sword and discus are really freaking fast. Mosh is doing a great job defending against them. Cainius' spear play is as sharp as it ever has been. And despite his injuries, Emperor Caligula's fists haven't slowed down. Berserkers gotta berserk, I guess. Still, the way things are going, it's only a matter of time until one of us gives up. The ghost. I might just have to sacrifice one of my swords after all. Woo! That trick again? Oh yes, of course it won't work. Not against mighty gods of Olympus. But just to be safe, allow me to use my sorcery to negate it. What, did you just drown out the waves jamming the god-made ley line? Yes, I did. And while I'm at it, I think I'll rid us of this divine bird's intrusion once and for all. Ooh. God damn it! Minerva! As you can see, I have some facility with the destruction of machines. Allow me to demonstrate by ending the combined gods of knowledge and the forge here and now. Well, my brain is being eroded. What did you do to me? Exactly what you think I've done. Machines, no matter their time or place of origin, have always been vulnerable to bugs. You are no exception. I see. They transform your pulsating magical energy itself into spells. Ah, so even though my true self is formless data, they're still able to wield away at me. Call your bugs off him, Limbo. Activating Mystic Code. What a shame. Then that's hardly a surprise. That may be enough to let you break through simplistic karma without resorting to command spell. But against Shikigami insects filled to the brim with curses of blight, one of your mystic codes may as well be a gentle breeze. What do you think you're doing, God from a foreign land? Stop it before you kill him. Surely you must know that Zeus considered him to be essential for Olympus's welfare. So why are you doing this? Europa, come back. You need to stay back behind us where it's safe. To goad you into a vulnerable position, oh cruel and beautiful queen, obviously. Now then, if you'd kindly excuse us. Europa! Oh, don't worry, I won't kill her here. My job is strictly to bring the traitor's queen back to face justice. I'll leave the rest of those villains to you, Dioscuri, guiding gods of light that you are. Shield Maiden, Moshkira Light, remember your last gift. May Athena's protection be with you. Europa! Limbo's magical energy signal has vanished. Not seeing Europa's signature anywhere in our vicinity either. He got away? How'd that piece of shit just pull that off? He appeared to be using some manner of instantaneous travel, though such a thing shouldn't be even possible within existing magecraft. Perhaps it's some ability unique to the foreign god's disciples, or a kind of spell still unknown to us. Or alternatively, it could be a form of an Eastern technique. Dokutsu. ¿What? Sácate una para imaginar la otra. Kamisaito played on Nichan for 0 bits. Ay, Kamisaito. Bienvenido, bienvenido. Aunque no vamos a durar mucho, pero por ahora diré algo así. Un poquito más. Worry not, you'll never need to know. For what use would such knowledge be to corpses? Right you are, big brother. Come, let's kill them all here now. Ahora sirven los alerts. No sé por qué antes no querían. Y lamento que no querían servir. A ver, ya terminamos. Diría que sí, pero... Oh, sí, veremos. Dije que... A ver, ¿cómo? A ver. A ver. Dioscuri. ¿Cómo lo haremos? A lo menos que... Estoy pensando. Y lo que pienso es... I'm thinking... A ver... A ver, a ver, a ver. Wow, level 120 Bao Bao. Aunque no, pinche Dioscuri puede pegar contra eso. Ah, en ese caso, a ver qué nos queda. What else do we have left? Actually, no, no, hold on. Tengo otra idea. Bueno, para esta cuenta no, va a tener que ser otra. Mm. A ver un momento, un momento. ¿Y y qué tal te ha ido, bro? Bueno, como ves acá, vamos aquí en esta parte del cuento. Ya casi vamos, bueno, vamos más de la mitad con aquí con Olympus. Falta poco para llegar a completarlo aquí y luego, según me dicen por ahí, que ya no, uno no tiene que ir por la parte de la mapa Hey and Kill para seguir a Fairy Tail Lostbelt. Y ya cuando llegamos ahí, pues nomás falta completar eso. Y luego ya, después de eso, llegamos finalmente a mi clan. Y luego ahí vamos a confrontar a esa mapa, derrotar a ORT. Y luego finalmente estaremos con todos los demás en... ¿Qué sería? Ordeal Call. A ver. Aquí dije que iba a escoger... Sí. No. Dice no. Why? Ah, Mashu. ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué la tengo que usar? Usmeos oídos. ¿Por qué español? Porque Kamisaito me escribió en español. No más por eso. Si no, no hubiera estado viendo así como por portugués. Yo no hablo portugués, disculpa. Aunque dicen que, ¿qué es lo que dicen por ahí? El que habla portugués más o menos entiende el español, pero no es igual al reverso, a algo así. Vamos a hablar en portugués. Yo no falo portugués. Espera, español no es una lengua, solo lo catalán. No es una lengua, solo lo catalán. Lo mandaste por un cheesecake. ¿De dónde está aquí este? Ah. Mejor póngale a un chileno. No hablo inglés. No te creo, I'm afraid. I don't believe you. I don't buy that for a second. En este caso, si no se puede usar otro, vamos a tener que entrar así. Que no, bueno, hay uno que sí podemos usar ahora que lo pienso. Aunque no sé qué tan bueno, tan efectivo sería, pero... Alguien que tenga un... Bueno, veremos. Estoy pensando, a ver. Charmander, I choose you. Sí, ¿por qué no? Como diría uno. Ya sé lo que voy a hacer. Sí. Así está bien. De este lado, a ver. Será el equipo mortal, a ver dónde está. Ahí está. Ok, está más o menos así. Y Ramos ocupa usar el cambio porque desafortunadamente no queremos que Mash esté allí. Pobrecita Mash, pero no estás para el equipo. A lo menos que, ahora que lo pienso, no puedo gastar turnos. Tenemos que derrotarla de una buena vez. En ese caso... ugh. Si se ocupa, ocupamos a alguien que pueda todavía detenerlo. It's like saying China speaks Chinese code. It's Takami saying, they speak Mandarin. Aquí nadie habla el español, tío. Shio. A ver. Oh, no me di cuenta que esta... No, es solo... No, esa es la única cuenta que la tenía. Porque esta cuenta no creo que la tenía. Sí, no, aquí no la tiene. Nomás esta cuenta tiene aquí la chica adorable. La única encantadora. No queda de mucho, no queda de mucho. En ese caso ponemos un Archer de extra. Sería mejor... De esta sí tenemos a alguien que nos pueda ayudar posiblemente. Y es que el Dioscur no la mata. Modo arte, por favor. No, perdón, quiere decir quick. Ah, no lo escogí. Oh, no le di ahí. Perdón. Una batalla más y ya terminamos. Como diría uno, andamos muy cansaditos, pero ahí vamos todavía. Está poniendo tarde. G-Polyphone sí o sí. Eso sí no te creo, Unafraid. Y eso que yo también voy aprendiendo. Je ne sais pas français. Mais je veux parler français. Pourquoi? Porque no se te siente natural, diría uno. Bueno, igual quién sabe, ¿verdad? Puede que sí, y aquí yo nomás aquí con la cara de baboso. ¿Qué tenemos? ¿Qué tiene esta? Ni me fijé, a ver. Skadi la tenían. Eso sí no me había dado cuenta. ¿Pero por qué estaba Skadi acá? Ya veo. Voy a tener que cambiar el... Je parle Sanklin Long. Como diría uno, te estoy mirando. Te tengo aquí el ojo, ti. El ojo verde. Ay, perdón, el ojo amarillo. Le mute le ok. Ok, esta es la de Quick, ok. Sí, se va a quedar así. Si se ocupa, ahí la cambiamos. Por lo menos va a tener el apoyo de Skadi. Skadi. I should learn Russian one of these days. Eso sí, también. Aprender lo ruso. Oh, todavía no cambié aquí. Quick. Milagro que nunca le di a Quick acá. Le damos esta. En este caso, no quedaba de otra. O sí quedaba, pero... ¿No teníamos esta de acá, de este lado? Sí, aquí hay una. Damos mejor esta. Este lado no la teníamos. Sí, había una. Está bien. Aunque... No, así está bien. De una manera u otra, y ver lo averiguamos. Queremos a una rusa mommy milk. In Polish, I only know the most common word. Ay, aquí qué barbaridad diría uno, ¿no? En cualquier caso, continuamos como dije. Sí. Estoy viendo. ¿Quedará bien así el equipo? Sí, así lo dejamos. Está bien, está bien. Turbo. Oh, le hacemos el skip acá. So this is where your so-called God Destroyer pets have been hiding? I suspected you worms might have been laying low in Hades' domain. But I still can't quite believe you were truly lurking in the underground infrastructure all this time. I doubt you've only restricted yourselves to Hephaestus' workshop either. I expect you were able to rendezvous so easily because we must all be underground dwellers. The people of Olympus are meant to live in designated above-ground areas where they can enjoy the light of the sun and the twinkling of the stars. But this underground infrastructure, Tartarus, to use its proper name, is a place of darkness created solely for resource distribution. It is no place for the living. Right you are, little sister. Tartarus is made up of parts from the old gods defeated during the Titanomachian magical energy from the Giganteus defeated during the Gigantomachia, and the remains of the losers of the Olympomachia. In other words, the underground is no more than a land of death and darkness, where only the dead may roam freely. You humans, imbeciles that you are, decided to hide away here, even while you're still alive. Death can be the only price for their transgression, big brother. Right you are, little sister. This will be no execution and no administration of divine justice. We are merely exterminating vermin. Yes, big brother. Vermin? I heard that. Did you just call us vermin, Dioscuri? You're damn right I did. You humans were always weak and foolish. But once you chose not to only resist the gods, you openly revolt against them. You cease to be citizens of Olympus. Now you are nothing more than disgusting insects. Yes, that's it. I always thought you pathetic god destroyers reminded me of something whenever I killed one of you. Now I see what it is. Insects, nothing more than pests. Squash one and another pops up in its place. Haha, I finally figured it out. Insects, that's exactly what you lot are. Not a very elegant comparison, big brother, but it is an accurate one. You make me sick. Was that directed at me, human girl? Yes, it was, Pollux. All you ever do is compliment your brother or agree with him. You don't have a single original thought in your head. When you truly care for someone, don't just stand by when they're making a mistake, like your brother is. Gods may have dominion over humans, but they don't just go around killing them out of spite. No, that's just the sort of thing. Hey, yeah, Gemini's castle was originally... Right, Senpai. Castle of the Gemini constellation is said to have been human. We do know for certain that the gods known as Dioscuri were originally twins in ancient times. But over time, as they became part of Greek mythology, they changed. Pollux the younger brother was immortal. Was an immortal son of the Zeus, while the older brother, Castor... Wait, what? Pollux the younger brother? Interesting. Was an immortal son of Zeus, while the older brother, Castor, was completely human. The truth, Dioscuri, of your motives for all the atrocities and murders you committed, including your brutal slaughtering the God Destroyer Alliance membership, is really quite simple. Your orders from Zeus represented an excellent excuse, but you simply hate human beings. Huh? That's what this is all about? Stop it. I can't believe it. Are you kidding me? Look me in the eye and answer me, Dioscuri. Did you really kill our comrades? Our father, our mother, over something stupid? Petty ancient grudge? Shut up, vermin! You are in the presence of gods. Loathsome humans, you very pathetic things can barely even survive without us gods there to guide you. And despite your weakness, you still somehow drag us down, changing us amidst the passage of eternity. It was you humans, damn faith, your belief that turned me into one of you in proper human history. If that weren't bad enough, you also degraded my beloved sister, turning her into a mere demigod. Big brother, it was humanity's fault. All of it. You're so weak that you cower shivering in the darkness, yet you won't cease your revolting breeding. You continue to advance, to flourish, and then in your unparalleled insolence, you name yourself rulers of Earth? Are the gods supposed to ignore this transgression? Should we forgive this incredible sin? No, absolutely not. That's the reason you killed our friends? Our family? Contemptuous fool. That alone is more than enough reason to kill every last one of your misbegotten species. In fact, you should be down on your toes and knees, thanking me for my graciousness in only killing those of you who have turned your backs on Father. Go on, praise my benevolence, and I will give you the mercy of swift death. No, we will not be doing any of that. You're not going to die here today, and we'll never let you two kill us. You, how dare you defy my brother? Well, what do you know? Now it all makes sense. Guess Ultrastar had one hell of a sadistic streak. So these little blonde shitheads hate humans with a passion, huh? Guess that explains a lot. To be honest, up until now, I never could figure out why you bastards killed me back in Atlantis. Turns out the answer was pretty simple. Truth is, you were jealous of me for being a divine spirit and getting my hands on Poseidon's holy weapon. Ain't that right, Mr. Destined to end up a weak-ass human caster? Shut up! One more word, insulting my brother, and you'll live just long enough to regret it, pitiful human. Ha! See that right there? There's why you idiots keep getting taken advantage of. That's how I ended up free enough to turn down the winning team and side with these Chaldea's dipshits. You think your star trusts you implicitly, huh? Well, I guess you're not wrong. Cause he's definitely trusts you to keep to your absurd hatreds like the drooling morons you are. You heard it enough, big brother. Nothing more need to be said. All that's left to do is kill every last one of them. Pollux. We are the Discuri, the twin gods. Though our light may normally serve as a guiding beacon. For you lot, it will be an inescapable blade of death, punishing you for your sins. Keep Adele and Macario safe. Understood, I'm ready, Master. Preparing to engage in anti-divinity combat. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, come on. Hmm.
神々の命です。
Oh, wow. Ooh. Vinci Dioscuri. Was not expecting that. Fine then, Yoshiri. Guess we really had to go all out, huh? Fine then, no time for rest. Same goes for over here then. Very well then. Let's get started then. We'll hit it right from the get-go. Oh, I see. Interesting, interesting. In that case, I know exactly what we need to do.
抑えられない光をいいでしょう
I'm curious. I want to see this power for myself. Over here, though,
上位殲滅行動開始衝動を許容神事の術草を展開する楚は空を割り地を砕く憤怒の形魔なる者たちよ滅べ神罰
Holy!
裁きの天より来た目覚めよ愛の炎燃え上がれ我らは光我らは星空にて輝くもの
Oh, shut up! Oh no 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 no! No 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 no! I was not expecting that. Yeah, I probably should have thought that through. Let's see. Over here, I mean, several paths we could take over here, but I'd say we start off right from the get-go. I say that wouldn't hurt, but observing what we have next to confront with. I'd say we still have a turn until the Dioscuri start murdering us. You know what? Actually, no, we're gonna take the proper path this time around. Protect ourselves accordingly. He had more than enough attack power, but I think this is still the proper path. Defend ourselves if anything. Even a little bit at all. I could have sworn I saw her activate a target skill, but I guess I might have been seeing things. In that case, let's see. Castoria needs help right there. I'm hoping the Dioscuri don't do anything dumb, but we'll see. Nice. Okay, looks like we are back into... Yeah, we can do the next set of attacks. Bring it on, Dio shit. Oh, well, I didn't expect it to be already at that point, huh? I'd say we had to set up another barrier just in case. Over here, though, still debating it, but you know what? We might as well launch the attack right from the get-go. Oh wow, she still destroyed them. Take that, deal shit.
特別ですよ。導いて差し上げます。
A lot of good that's gonna do you.
崇める。天にて輝くも刺激の星。ここに降り立たん。ディオスクレス。
Not gonna help you there. Oh damn it! I failed right there. What's that? You're attacking the wrong target. Having Lady Avalon right there was the best choice I could have done in terms of decisions. Okay, let's see. Well, we gotta set up the appropriate setup right there. It looks like, yeah, Castoria lost her barrier, so she'll be a sitting duck right there. So, we gotta go this route. But yeah, we're gonna lose the buff next turn. Ooh, that's pretty bad. No, hold on. I think we could still remedy this somehow. I want to say. I might have to activate it temporarily. And I'm okay with that. Damn it! The game just keeps on crashing. Over here, we still have the barrier set up, so that's fine. Okay, here I know exactly what we had to do. Now this is the part we start implementing crazy shit like this. I'm okay with this decision now. Yes, this is fine. Come on, Morgan. Hit him hard, hit him fast. Yeah! And that team's gonna struggle a little bit, but you know what? They'll get there. Okay, as long as they remain protected another turn, that's fine. Queremos que Val nos baile. What? Why, diría yo. ¿Por qué? A ver. Aún seguimos protegidos por un turno. En ese caso debemos a este lado, con la historia porque toma tiempo y así. A ver. Atacó a Castoria. No me queda de mucho en ese caso. No lo quería usar, pero lo haré si no me queda de otra. No, pero todavía nos queda un turno acá. En ese caso, debemos de protegerlo de esta manera. Aunque sea así. Ok. Oh no. ¿A quién va a atacar? Oh no. Wow. Este no va bien. It's a Shinji me from Song. No, why? Pero entiendo un poquito más de esto. Interesante, muy interesante. Y no podemos hacer nada al respecto. Aunque... No, todavía se puede hacer algo. Ya sé lo que voy a hacer. De una u otra vamos a tener que activar eso. Protección. Pero no, ¿por qué pudieron...? Me di cuenta, penetraron... No, atacaron a alguien, no sé a quién. Tiene que atacar a Lady Avalon, aunque yo creo que no nos va a quedar suficiente turnos. Pero aquí en este caso, a ver. Mala suerte que no podemos cambiar aparte. Oh, vamos, Dios, shit. Hmm. Ya sé lo que vamos a hacer acá con ellos. No queda de otra. Excepto más que protegerlos. Ya que... Ok. Ahí quedamos acá. Pero de este lado, ¿por qué falló eso? Sí, nomás quedaba uno, sí. Uno aquí. Dos acá, pero... A ver si esto por lo menos afecta el turno de algo. Oh, igual lo que podemos hacer es... Es que tiene que atacar a uno de los demás. Ah, no. Que ataque a... Sí, qué bueno. Pinche gemelos. Se la van a ver ahorita. Ahora sí las voy a partir una. De este lado no que nos queda de mucho de otra. Excepto que... Todos están protegidos, ok. En ese caso... Vamos, Morgan. Estos cheaters aquí usando evader. Bueno, ya que diga un... digamos, vamos a recargar a Arturia. Cambiando el destino un paso a la vez. Estos tramposos. Vaya, van a ver aquí, se las van a meter uno acá con el Merlín. Acaba con ellos. Aquí de este lado no nos queda mucho de otra, excepto... No, no nos queda mucho de otra. Excepto que... Puede ser esto, esto y esto. Ojalá, ojalá. Pinches gemelos. Oh, 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 oh. Y ahora, ¿dónde quedábamos aquí? Recuerdo que les iba a dar una paliza. Dale su merecido aquí. Estaba con ellos. Y me da lástima que aquí no continuamos. A ver. Oh, todavía podemos seguir acá sin batallas. Oh, no, 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 no. Como diría uno, ya que ya vamos, ya vamos. Que ya está bien, lo activamos, está bien. No, nos vamos pasando la hora. Oh, no, you don't. That rigidity, that immobility, it can't be. The light radiating from your shield, is that? Athena's protection, the Aegis. Impossible. Now that Odysseus is gone, the Aegis should no longer exist in this Lostbelt. Indeed, that is not the true Aegis. Well, by extracting and purifying Athena's Theos Clinonomia, Nike Sophia, her final authority of victory, I was able to change it into a form suitable for ingestion, and mixed it with Queen Europa's cooking. And that's not all. Heroic or rather divine spirit Caenus. I know this may be overstepping my bounds, but I took the liberty of tweaking your spirit word in a bit, so as to better synchronize with Poseidon's authority. Forgive me, exalted tyrant. Wait, ¿qué pasó aquí? What? Wait, un momento, ¿qué pasó? No me fijé qué pasó acá de este lado en la batalla. Algo pasó, no me fijé. Ahorita lo arreglamos de una manera u otra. Oh, sí, por favor. A ver, ya sé qué vamos a hacer. Haremos esto y esto. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh. Pinches gemelos. A ver, ¿cuántos turnos quedan? One turn, 3 left. One turn, 2 left. One turn, 2 left. Bueno, no queda de mucho, pero ya que... Lástima que no podemos penetrarlos por ahora, pero... Por lo menos esto. How the hell am I supposed to complain to a guy who's already dead, you idiot? So save that shit for later. Meanwhile, I'll just help myself to every last bit of that asshole's god vortex power. Ha! Get ready, you little shits, now that my spear's sharper than ever. Caenus is unleashed! I'm gonna pay you back for what you did to me in Atlantis, for your pathetic, whiny grudge. 1,000 times over. Is that Poseidon's trident I'm sensing? She must have raised her spiritual rank. Be careful, big brother. Humans. Stupid, pathetic, insignificant humans. What use could the likes of you have for a divine artifact? Killing a god will forever be beyond your means. How about you, human scum? I am the god of light. I will tear you to pieces and scatter you to the winds. Let's do this thing! I'll follow your lead. Same. Looks like we got one more shot at victory. Fine by me. Let's make the most of it. Now we've got Athena's Aegis and Spear that's been imbued with the power of Poseidon's trident. Between an invincible shield and an unparalleled spear, we should be able to take them both out simultaneously. Get ready, Dioscuri. I'm taking you both your heads as soon as I get the chance. Big brother. A ver un momento, quiero continuar acá, que esté todo completo. Un toque de esto, no, a ver, déjenme ver, sí. Un toque de acá, un toque de esto, un toque de esto y ya terminamos. Por lo menos para estar bien defendidos. Still be well defended. This ends now. I already know exactly what to do to kill both humans and heroic spirits alike. You just looked my way. What? Senpai! Ha 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 ha! He caught me by the head. I can't even move. Nobody move! On second thought, I take that back. Move if you like. Just know that if you do, I will use my light speed to rip his spine clean out through his neck. Ha ha ha! Te güey está loco. Well done, big brother. I'm so impressed that you keenly ascertained the enemy's weakness, even in the midst of this tumultuous battle. Se mataron down there. I was looking for a chance to take his head myself, but the little Aegis girl was irritatingly consistent about protecting him. Haha, it was nothing, little sister. After all, this is far from my first time killing humans. It's always the same with them. First, they simply commit to fighting, then they die while trying to protect the weak. Once you zero in on a target, there's nothing they can do against our light speed. Big brother, you're bleeding from your mouth. Oh no, please tell me you didn't use your authority to move faster than light. Have you forgotten that we're now only divine spirits, not proper gods? Making true use of your authority could destroy our entire spirit core. Heh. A little blood is nothing to me. If you push yourself beyond your limits, you'll only make things worse for yourself. How dare you! Let's see if you're still as mouthy as after I torn your head off. Senpai! Don't move. Hold it, you just moved, didn't you? Then it seems I still need to give you a fitting punishment, shield girl. Use that great shield of yours to cut off your own head, and I may just spare this man's life. Don't do it. A real man ain't afraid of blood on his own sword. I mean, huh? Dioscuri! What? What was that, human? That power I just felt from your head. Was that? No, it couldn't be. The power to kill a god? You. It was you. That black light that killed Demeter and Aphrodite. The vile god-killing weapon that shouldn't exist. You were its ammunition. Damn you, proper human history. Big brother, why did you let go of him? Caenus! Big brother! Senpai! Mosh! Senpai is safe. The rest of you, please take it from here. Take him down, twins. Death to mine enemies. Hades! Let the blade of bravery shine forth. Athena! Are those special mystic codes? No, they're using some form of magecraft. And since they were calling out the names of gods, they must be using the Age of Gods magecraft that makes use of divine spirit power. Ah! Oh, damn. Damn you humans! What could you be hoping To achieve by allying yourselves with these revolting people from proper human history. Even if their help does enable your foolish rebellion against the gods to succeed, there will be nothing waiting for you afterwards. Even if that's true, we're still not going to let this end here. We refuse to let this be our final resting place. No matter how many times we are made to submit to the power of gods, at least we can keep shouting, "This isn't over yet." We may just be humans, not gods, but we can at least do that. Even if the heavens we seek are impossibly far away, we'll still never stop saying it. This isn't over yet. Then I'll ask this of you. Tell me, Alliance woman, why do you not stop your brother? Surely you both know where this path you're on leads. Death. Yes, death. From this point on, no matter what you do, you will die. Either we gods will tear you to pieces, or you'll be destroyed along with this Lostbelt. So then why? Why do you two? Because both my brother and I believe that a real tomorrow would be far better than an endless today. What a joke. Now that Hades is gone, and there's no one left to ensure the souls of the dead find new lives, death is truly the end. Don't you see that? Yeah, we see it. But even so, I want to find see a tomorrow that's different than yesterday. Big brother. The two enemy servants' magical energies rapidly vanishing. They're about to disappear. The Dioscuri surely had a tough spirit origin, but it seems our attacks finally reached their divine core. Behold what has transpired here. You both said it was impossible, but it was none other than humans of Olympus who shattered your divine core. So it seemed. Very well then, humans. Keep pushing your luck. Go ahead and forge your path to a future where only despair awaits. And know that it will never be anything more than a single step right into the end. Ooh. Be that as it may, we still don't want to live in a world where every day is like the one that came before. Even if oblivion is the only thing that awaits, it's the only thing awaiting for us, we still want to see a new tomorrow. And there you have it. The Dioscuri have vanished, and Prometheus Ephesus is completely shut down. But Cadale is still alive and well, along with the two God Destroyer Alliance members. Oh, and Kainis is still working with them too. She must be pretty pleased at you for forsaking her. Yes, I suppose he would be. I cannot blame him for feeling that way either. Of course, I can't imagine an apology from me would be met with anything other than a demand that I shut up. That's it. You're a lot less bothered by this than I expected. I do feel bad for what happened to the Dioscuri, though. I wish I'd been able to better get them. I'd wish I'd been able to better get through to them. Huh? What do you mean? I thought you and the Dioscuri got along swimmingly. We may have gotten along, but we never truly understood one another. They hated humans too much for that. I told them I was going to make a new age of gods, and even revealed my friendship with Zeus. But they simply weren't able to discern what it is that I seek. For my part, I wasn't prepared to face the full extent of their hatred. You know, perhaps Relic would have done a better job than me getting to the heart of their weakness, being their hatred for humans. But the Dioscuri worship the ground Zeus walked on. As his friend, didn't they look up to you as well? That's different. They never got as far as forgiving humans. You only accepted me because Zeus did. You know, now that I think about it, I wish I hadn't fought them in front of Zeus. I doubt things would have turned out this way if they hadn't had Zeus acting as judge in the background. Hey, what's done is done. You can't expect anything and everything to go perfectly even for you. So let's just forget the past and focus on the present. With Kyanus and Dioscuri gone, you lost almost every soldier at your command. Are you sure you're in good enough shape for the endgame? Now that Zeus has lost Demeter and Aphrodite, he won't hesitate to use the Tree of Emptiness. We both know the Tree of Emptiness, Magellan, is currently the single biggest pool of magical energy on this entire planet. And give me just a moment, folks. Midnight's about to hit, and before that happens, I want to finish up Azulane right now. You know the thing with the girls, how we always... Well, you play Azulane, and then you know they have the special rooms, right? And you know how you have to, you know, interact with them. Yes, I use the word interact. Oh my god, I'm such a dirty fool. But that's what the game has you do, though. It's not like you know... What's the word I'm looking for? Okay, fine. It's not to say I don't enjoy it, but... I'm just doing what the game wants me to do. And I say that as and that makes it a perfect legitimate excuse, I know, right? I'm scum. I'm lower than scum. I think we'll go for more oil. Honestly, more so than cubes. Oil is probably more sought out, if anything. Oh no, the account got stuck. F. Damn it. Hold on, give me a second, folks. Yeah. We're getting there, folks. We have like 10 minutes left for Azulane. Oh boy, do I got my work cut out for me. I mean, it's because the game is lagging on the phone devices as well. I mean, I could pop them on screen, but for whatever reason, the My Room with the girls doesn't work on the PC emulator. So we're kind of stuck right there, unfortunately. Okay, good. I managed to get through the other affection though. Now I just gotta make sure before they head to sleep. Oh no, come on, let me go, let me go. I just need to collect the gift and then refill the stock of the room. But I guess we can continue talking. But as cryptids are supposed to be the ones to use it, we can't let Zeus get his hands on it first. And that means when the chips are down, your alliance with Zeus will fall apart. So doesn't that mean your greatest adversary isn't Chaldea, but Zeus protecting the Tree of Emptiness? Oh, I wouldn't put it that way. My greatest adversary certainly continues to be Chaldea. Oh no, we didn't get the thing there. Hold on, give me a second. Okay, I got the little gift bunnies right there from the thing. Although now that I think about it, I didn't have to go inside here to get it. So okay, I'm setting up my team right here. Getting ready them for the maintenance. Feeding my girls in the dorms so they don't go starving. And we're just about done. Okay, the dorms are full of food. The girls are fed. Okay, we're almost done here. Whew. And to think... Yeah, you know what, that's fine. We'll go with it. Oh, damn it. Just a moment, folks. We're almost there. We'll pick this one. Damn it, here I thought it was done. Oh, my leg fell asleep. Okay, we're done there. We're done. We're done. We can leave now. Kind of, I think. Hold on, let me check the missions. Yeah, the missions are pretty much done. Wait, hold on. Did I collect everything? No, I didn't. Hold on, I almost forgot something very, very important. Oh, never mind. We collected this last supply box, in which case... What the heck is missing, then? I think we got everything, then. I think. Hold on, give me a second. Oh, we have 14k points. Okay, it doesn't go away until next week. We got all the boxes in that case. Yeah, I'll worry about this next week. Yeah, I won't worry about this tonight. I'm just, closing off. There we go. That's all said and done. And let me check over here. Let me just check one more few things over here, folks, and we'll continue with the story right here momentarily. Interesting. Sorry, forgive me a moment, folks. Good intentions, of course. I want to check something else and then we'll continue. Hold on, give me a second though. Yeah, I know, right? Really postponing all of this. Oh, okay, we should be good now. Okay, now for seriously, we'll continue. You know what? We'll stay up just a little bit longer. I thought I'd have to go to sleep. I mean, I still do. Okay, let's continue the story. I know, enough distractions, right? Okay. That's why I used up one of the last 2 times I planned to personally fight on them. It's a shame how the battle turned out. Relic was just too amped up to think straight. If he had held his ground as resolutely as I heard he did in the Temple of Time, it would have been a much closer call for me. The truth is, in practice, there wasn't much difference between relics and my combat capabilities. His various exploits to date have proven that beyond a shadow of a doubt. I'm still a lot more scared of you and your ability to say so. It shows you know how easily you got the upper hand. If you say so, at any rate, whether or not we have a rematch is entirely up to them. I've already promised Zeus that I would fight him last, even part of our contract. Oh. You see, a rematch to decide the fate of this world of gods was his condition for cooperating. Rather heartwarming, isn't it? I guess not even the king of the gods could permit a loss to stand. That's a surprise. I never would have thought the great and mighty Zeus would have such, well, human motivations. Of course he would. No one lacking the quality would take on the task of being the god who leads humanity. Which is why I pity him for the decision he is about to have to make. Namely, the choice of what to do about Queen Europa and her betrayal of Olympus. I'm looking at the time, folks. You know what? If it's more story, I'm okay. Yeah, we'll do it more story. If it's battles, hold on, let me check. I want to double check. We're at section 18. Oh, we just entered section 18. Damn. So there's no battles in 18-1, but there's battles in 18-2 and onwards. Well, technically no, it's just 18-2. 18-3 has no battles. And 18-4 has a battle. And then 18-5 has a battle. So we'll read the story and then we'll end it after this for sure. Like I said, as much as I do want to stay up, I also want to go to sleep too. Ah! That's fine, we'll continue the story here. We'll just read it as we go. Section 18, Lostbelt. I am the thunder that smites stars. What happened here? Oh, that's Archer. Okay, fine. Let's see if we got an Archer right here we can raise for the time being. Directly beneath the fifth tree of emptiness, Magellan. Interstellar mountain city Olympus. Great overshine Olympia Dodana. The center of its operations. This will neither sacrifice nor prayer. All we seek is the king of God's judgment. Pinche payaso. Le doy uno un golpe en la cara y... let's see who I should raise right here. I'm looking... I know exactly who to raise. Yeah. He has ruled the heavens since the dawn of time, emerging triumphant in no less than full Machia. By day he rules over the clear blue skies, by night he conquers what lies beyond them. He is the wielder of the great thunderbolts, capable of shattering stars, galaxies, even the very universe. None less than the authorities of Uranus and Cronus bow to his will. Oh yes, he is the great Demiurge, the one who wields the Cronus crown for all eternity. Oh, almighty Zeus, please grace us with your presence. Tell us what should be done with this cowardly, treacherous queen. Europa, I trust you understand why you, my priestess and queen, stand here awaiting sentence like a common criminal. Lord Zeus. Well, now I simply must ask, what in the world were you thinking, O Queen? Indeed you are. Heavenly Zeus's queen and priestess. You are the direct recipient of his love. And yet, this is how you repay him? It was your guidance that enabled the pitiful dregs of the fourth Machia to vanquish both Demeter and Aphrodite. Oh, how tragic, and how shameful. Even worse, it was all for nothing. No matter how hard you struggled, your proper human history home will never return. There is no longer a you to call. What a waste. What utter foolishness. I suppose this is simply what comes of letting humans act out their feelings. Enough. You know we have no reason to involve ourselves with the Olympus affairs, Libra. Our only job is to await the foreign god's advent. Your interference has far overstepped its bounds. Oh, believe me, I was very uncertain as to whether I should get involved. But when I saw such deplorable spectacle unfolding before my eyes, I simply couldn't help but take these matters into my own hands. Indeed, if offering up my own head would make things right, it would be a small price to pay. Gods from foreign lands. The time of judgment is at hand. There will be silence in my great shrine. Yes, of course, my most humble apologies. In that case, yes, by all means. We disciples of the foreign gods humbly await your most just and righteous decision, almighty Zeus. Please take all the time you need. What's gonna happen to Europa? They're dragging her onto Zeus's altar. It's gotta be because they're about to cut her head off, right? Very possibly. Damn it. I don't get it. Europa still hasn't told them our names, even though we'd make perfect scapegoats. Why not? She just tells them a script was made her do it. Sure, they at least spare her life. Calm down, Cadog. You really should learn to think before you speak one of these days. I know Zeus agreed not to listen in on our conversation as part of his contract with Krisharia, but we don't know for sure if he's keeping his word. You're right. I'm sorry. That said, the fact that his thunderbolts haven't already burnt us to his crisp is a good sign that he is. As for Europa, it's really not hard if you think about it. There's a very simple reason she's not saying anything. Because she doesn't want you to die here. Or me, for that matter. Besides, I'm pretty sure she hasn't given up yet. Even now, she's chosen to remain materialized instead of ending her own life. She's really strong, isn't she? Well, of course she is. You don't get to be the mother of Europe by being weak. Cadog. I'm gonna go see what I don't know if it'll make a difference, but I'm gonna try coming clean. Go for it. In the meantime, I got something of my own I want to try. Gonna try to kill yourself, are you? Of course not. There's no way I'm dying in a world without David in it. No, I'm just going to make sure a certain cartoonishly evil monk gets a bit of comeuppance. Yay, Scandinavia Peppercino. Europa, I do not think you have gone mad. I am certain you agonize over the choices you made. However, you should have said something to me before setting down your chosen path. If you had done that, we could have avoided needless bloodsheds, and gods who are now dead would still be alive. What a tragedy. I loved you. In you I saw a chance for our Lostbelt and your human history to reach an understanding. But it seems your blood ties to your original world were stronger than I realized. What is done, as I well know. But I must ask you all the same. Why? Why this Lostbelt, this world over which I rule, is the path this world must take for Earth to be restored, for mythology to be restored. This is the path humans are meant to follow, and yet, why, my queen? Why did you do it? O kind and gentle Zeus. Alas, what you feel for humans like myself, my dearest Zeus, is not love. You're a great protector of humans. You do a wonderful job guiding us. I can even see genuine compassion in your eyes when you look upon us. It is, however, not the manner in which one looks upon equals. It is the manner in which one looks upon pets. Surely, in your great omnipotence, you must already know that. Europa. Indeed, I do. The love we give to humanity has been the love one has for pets ever since we awoke as gods. Perhaps things would have been different back then. Back when we were but unthinking ships, with only enough intelligence to cross the sea of stars. No, my dear Zeus, I am afraid you are mistaken. Humanity would never have loved a ship without a heart at all. Almighty Zeus, King of the Gods, I'm overjoyed that you decided to take form that resembles ours. Europa, I have no doubt that the love you feel for me is genuine. However, I cannot overlook the sins you committed by aiding the deaths of two gods. Even my twin children, the Dioscuri, are now gone from my interstellar mountainous city, thanks indirectly to you. Well, actually, to be fair, the twins, were trying to kill us, so we had to defend ourselves. So that's on them, Zeus. They have no one to blame for themselves, especially Castor for his insatiable hate for humans. So that's on him. Although I guess if we really wanted to put fingers, you could have, taught him to respect humans a little bit. Even just a little bit. Not all humans are worthy of your respect because some humans are shitty, but hey, just throwing that out there. Anyways, continue with the story. Thus, it is with a heavy heart that I must pass judgment upon you. Attention, my beloved citizens of Olympus. I, the all-powerful Zeus, bring you news from atop Great Orbital Shrine Olympia Dodana. A decision has been made. A decision has been made. Queen Europa, my beloved emissary from proper human history, has regrettably committed a grave sin. Decide. Weep and wail, my beloved citizens. Wait, is that what he said? Decide? Oh no, deicide. Oh, it's like regicide, but instead of a kid, it's deity side, so it's deicide. Your lamentations are my tears. Your wails... Damn it, I skipped it. Your wails are my anguish. At noon today, upon Olympia Dodana's great altar, there will be a public execution of Queen Europa. My beloved citizens, you will all be shown video of the execution. Watch it closely. Let tears spill down your cheeks. Once the execution is over, you will be permitted to mourn the loss of our queen for the next 100 years. Hell, I'll be damned. Forgive me, folks. I'm a little tired right here. Let's see, where are we at? Section 18. Technically, like I said, there's 27 sections, but if we're being realistic, I think, what is it I said? There's only 5 total from there. No. Of the 27 remaining, there's 4 that we don't have to do, so... Because there's a bunch of story involved, so that means up to 23, so... 18, 19, 20... Yep, so technically 5 more sections. We can technically finish it all tomorrow. Provided the battles go by easy, too. Oh, boy. Alright then, folks. It's good to end the stream right here. Like I said, as much as I want to continue, I gotta go to sleep, too. Like I said, it was my fault for coming back late. I could have come back sooner. But hey, at least we're here, right? At least we're here. So with that being said, again, this is your host, Lord Valorix, wishing you all a good day, good night, good morning, good afternoon, or whichever dude does apply to you. And I'll see you all in the next stream. Until then, do take care. Bye. Adieu, Audimon. J'espère que vous passez une bonne journée, bonne soirée, bonne nuit, bon matin. Y de nuevo, igual también con el español. Espero que pasen buenos días, buenas tardes, buenas noches. Esto es su estimado, querido, encantador, vampiro, dragón, Lord Valdarox. Nos veremos en la próxima. Cuídense todos. Hasta luego.